Hello, honeybees and sub bug fuckers. Welcome to Tuesday. We got Death and Taxes again. I could honestly listen to this music just in the background for probably an hour, like a good hour or two. It's very compelling and soothing. Definitely kudos to the person who did the music here. So we're continuing with Death and Taxes, as I said. That's from last Saturday. Game where we are the Grim Reaper, or Beeper, or Reefer as I was going to say, where we take stock of everyone's achievements and weigh them against each other. And the unfair selection, well, I guess it's fair this time around, because I'm the one in control of who gets to live and who dies. We're gonna jump right into it. I don't have anything fancy or special to say, as usual. I just wanna get into the game. All right, so we are halfway through. I think this game, it goes up to 28 or 30 days, like a full month. And we're at day 15, so we're halfway through. So far, hasn't been a lot of hard choices, and I'm very curious to see if that will change. Probably will. Oh yeah, this fucking, whatever, my mirror is talking to me again.
Yes, you did it, Reaper. You have achieved.
Your words mean nothing to me.
Your grandeur grows with every
Stop
passing
blowing air
year.
at my ass.
Soon we'll be but mere motes beside your blazing
Okay,
glory.
this mirror definitely has an agenda. What are you talking about? Yeah, what? What are you rambling about now?
Nothing. I wouldn't dare say a thing. Your Majesty.
I do not like people sucking up to me like that.
Carry forth your deed of darkness, Reaper. But stop before it's too late. Already getting a bit late as we speak. The dusk nears.
You're not giving yourself any favors by sucking up to me there. They could at least be better at it. Yeah, they could have, like, I don't know. Everything they're doing is the wrong way to get to me. I don't care what you have to say. I have a job to do. Oh yeah, and I have a new item. Ah, yes. Okay, so I have one oopsie. I'm gonna put that in my... Oh, I finally get my news. It's been a while since I got my news. What we got here? Bodies keep piling up after death of city's only gravedigger. That's a problem. I cannot get Twitch to notify me the moment the stream is actually up. I don't know what to tell you. I have that turned off on my phone because I don't like getting notifications ever for anything, except for messages, so. It wasn't me, says Secretary of Environment after questioned about the horrible smell engulfing the city. Neutral president rises to power after replacing entire advisory team. Former advisors reported missing. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. House fire caused by faulty electrical equipment claims the life of a youth. Things are kind of falling apart here. Renowned neurosurgeon survives breaking most bones in body after near fatal fall from skyscraper for dangerous stunt. Well, at least he survives. School bus driver on a stroll struck by a drunk driver. Well, that guy was a tool anyway. He was driving the bus under the alcohol of influence. Locals light a bonfire made from car tires and aquarium wallpaper in a memory of beloved cab driver. They were a gem of the neighborhood, comments local lady sobbing. Don't light car tires on fire. Wallpaper, sure, but car tires, that's not good for anyone. I love drugs and alcohol, but that is misuse of a good thing. Exactly. My thoughts. Exactly. All right. What are my notes here? You passed the performance review as expected. Let us not dwell on the past. I need you to focus on the future. This will be a tough day. Be attentive. 6 humans have to die, so I can only save 2 of them. At least 3 humans with a scientific background have to die, and at least 2 humans aged 30 or younger have to die. Humans are so easily corrupted. Somehow that feels telling to me for some reason. I don't know. How's my pig doing? Oh, you have 2 piggies now. Oh, look at you. Mama pig. That's cute. I hope my entire drawer fills up by the end of the game. Okay, so we got Aaliyah, 27, photojournalist. Aaliyah used to be a war correspondent. Nowadays, most of their time is spent searching for feel-good stories. They recently got hired to the Daily Clarion, where the editor-in-chief tasked them with identifying a peculiar vigilante of sorts who keeps running around the city in a manatee-themed costume. That's adorable. I definitely am gonna have to make some tough decisions here, so I'll put you in the yes pile. Oh, we'll have a first pass of good and bad, and then narrow down the good. Martin, 22, conscript. All Martin wants to do in life is to be creative, but a harsh reality has forced them against their will into a situation they have no control of. Until they return from military service, that is. Gee, that's not relatable at all. Yay. The world is a wonderful place to do art. Irvin, 40, vigilante. Oh, huh. So you're the one, the manatee. I look in the night, searching for bloodsuckers. Irving has said to the authorities many times, they claim to be a vampire hunter, safeguarding humanity. I can see terrors of the night, but are vampires truly out there? The answer is, might surprise you. It's nope. I mean, there's nothing wrong with you, especially if you're the manatee. Damien Watts, 42. Geographer. Damien is a geomorphologist researching a mysterious new series of mineral formations. Appearing mostly in the tundra regions, this phenomenon exhibits a shimmer and they're often shaped like human arms. That's concerning. Damien is on the verge of a breakthrough. You might get fast-tracked towards top because you look like you're doing important work. Not that photojournalism and killing vampires isn't important work, but some work is more important than others. Hey, Lutikill, how you doing? Good evening. I want them to live just so we learn what the hell is up with those arms, right? I'm like getting Steven Universe cluster vibes out of that. Aaron, 23, drug dealer. Aaron is a small-time criminal selling low-grade narcotics to those who just want to party. Lately, they've started experimenting with different chemical compounds to figure out if they could concoct any new interesting blends. Sorry, but, drugs are bad. Narcotics are bad. Especially if you're making your own shit, like, you can definitely end up killing people on accident or on purpose. I'm gonna put you in the bad pile for that. Hey, running back and forth to finish dinner, but then I'm gonna settle down and watch some killing. What you making for dinner? Maybe he's good at it. It doesn't matter if you're good at it. People can misuse narcotics so easily. That's the big issue here. Francois Fukushima. Multinational. 66, scam artist. Is that really a profession? A liar and a grifter, Francois is an ex-politician who has spent many years writing books of ignorant nonsense. These words and actions cause a veritable butterfly effect of misery on a global scale, which they now profit off of. Well, you are an easy choice there, or you're going in the death pile. Well, obviously he dies if possible. What? Sorry, that was that was so disconnected from what I was talking about that I can't parse it. Gloria Magnussen Hellberg. That is a mouthful of a name. 42, historian. When still in their early 20s, Glory harbored some edgy and extreme views on his society and the world in general, up until the point that they grew up and calmed down, readjusting their innate interest on societal issues to gain greater knowledge of history and the myriad structures that affect our lives. Well, good on you, Glory. It's a hard thing to grow out of shitty views, so good on you. Not sure that's gonna save you exactly, but I appreciate where you're coming from. Nothing fancy, a grilled cheese with Havarti and enough bacon to send me to the hospital, and a little salad. Nice. That does sound good. I don't know that I've had Havarti on a grilled cheese. I'm kind of a grilled cheese purist in that I really prefer the not cheese American singles, because they're so good at melting. I wonder who writes these profiles or what. There's probably a whole nother department. Kenzo, 28, astronomist. Kenzo is deeply intrigued by the universe and its mysteries, but doesn't enjoy leaving their hometown. They would never consider boarding a spaceship, but they love to look at the universe from the comfort of their own home. Having witnessed quite a few UFOs, they are slightly worried about the universe visiting us. Interesting. Well, we've got two people who are obvious winners of the death lottery here. One person under 30, so we need another person under 30, and 3 people with a scientific background. Do we even have 3 people? I don't even, I mean, is experimenting in chemical compounds considered a scientific background? I guess. How do I submit my own file? I don't know, just write it up, I guess. But then I have to compare you to a group of your peers. Okay, so you're a geomorphologist. Your fate's wanting me to kill off all the interesting people again. Okay, things are starting to get a little bit more difficult. So I need another person under 30. Let me start there. So Kenzo strikes both boxes. He's under 30 and they're scientific. Part of me wonders if killing them off means that there's going to be a UFO abduction later. I don't know. Sequel to Twitch integration. Actually, this game does have Twitch integration, where you can vote on whether someone lives or dies. But I didn't want to give you guys that power, and also I didn't want to figure out how it happened. So, but it would be really interesting if they had, in addition to that, you could submit your own profiles. That would be cool. Yeah, it's a cool idea. If I had more people around, I think it would be more worth it. But I kind of had this problem with Cult of the Lamb, where, you know, if we're waiting on 1 or 2 people to vote, if they're not like right on top of it, then we're waiting for a couple minutes, and that dead silence bothers me on the air. Maybe that's just a sign of me not knowing how to fill that silence, but here we are. Yeah, unfortunately it makes perfect sense. Disco Elysium had a Twitch feature integrated where chat can vote for the decisions. Yeah, you know, I wish more games had Twitch integration like that. It's really fun. I think Cult of the Lamb was probably the one with the best so far, where you can customize your own little cultist. I thought that was really cool. Yeah. If only there were more of those. Okay, unfortunately, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with this person, but they do check both 2 boxes, so I'm gonna say you're out. Well, okay, maybe it's easier. I'm just gonna pick which 2 I think deserve to live the most, because I only have room for 2. So you're a historian, but you don't have any like notable events happening. I want to save the geographer because I need to know what the fuck is up with those hands. Vigilante, I mean, you're deluded because you're trying to save us against vampires, so you're not really helping us. Hey, T-Sage! How's it going, bud? Back to afterlife bureaucracy. You want to be creative. Creativity is important, but I don't know. You just do feel good. Feel good correspondence. Man, okay, maybe I do need your guys' help. Okay, between the photojournalist, the historian, and the conscript, which one of these guys deserves to live? Deserves to live the most. All of them deserve to live. Esu made a cherry frangipani tart. That sounds interesting. I believe you 100%. That sounds delicious, but that name sounds made up. Yeah, kind of does. Yeah, Martin is the youngest. However, they're conscripts, so they're in the military service, which is kind of a ding in my opinion. It's unfortunate that a lot of people feel forced to go into the military because they want to get educated and they need to have some kind of income. But I don't like what the military does, at least for the America. For the America. Ooh, yes, please do post pics. I guess I'll throw out Glory here because they're a little bit older they're a bit on the older side. Identifying the vigilante. I mean, that doesn't matter if the vigilante is going down too. I guess I'll take a chance on the youngest one here. Give him a chance to be creative, make something good of this earth. Not eating a lot of flowers, curious. It does feel like flowers are one of those things that you just, like, this isn't human food. I shouldn't be able to eat this. And the rest of you gotta go. I wonder what fate, like how fate determines what type of people and how many and what age need to die. Is it random on their part, or do they have some kind of cosmic understanding that they can't really fully explain to us and we just have to do our job, or I don't know. I'm not sure that's 100% right. I think I might have left one of the scientists alive. Oh wait, no, wait, yeah. First see our boss. Oops.
Good evening, Grim. I hope you are doing well.
How are you getting through my do not disturb?
I forgot to ask you yesterday. How did it feel going through almost a whole week on your own?
It was fine except for the annoying cat. It was basic. One day follows another.
Just so. Even we cannot stop the constant
I just want to
advance
spin the
of
Katamari
time.
of life.
Well, let us quickly go over the usual administrative matters. The papers. I see you have marked the appropriate number of profiles. Yay.
You don't have to fake enthusiasm. I understand you hate this job as much as I do.
Honestly, this corporate mandate is growing a bit tiresome. Oh well.
So wait, are you like...
Be done.
Are you not the big boss? Don't you make the mandates?
Speaking of, yesterday marked a significant moment in your career. Are you content with your evaluation?
I'm not sure about the whole... What rebellion thing? Oh, right. He was saying I could be a little bit more rebellious. Maybe he's like trying to goad me into being more rebellious. Like he needs a creature. He needs a Grim Reaper who can rebel against fate's laws or something like that. I'm sure every boss has bosses. If I'm right about fate wanting to be more rebellious, then maybe next time I'll play, I will just pick whoever I think deserves it most, and probably get fired very quickly. Not really sure about the whole rebellion thing you spoke about.
Oh, the fancy of my imagination. Take it as a metaphor. This reminds me. Have you any questions? It has been a while since we had a
day?
personable dialogue.
Still a bit unclear in the origin of the rules.
What do you mean?
Do you pick what's supposed to happen and let's make it happen?
Oh, nothing of the sort. The world, and the people therein, create the situations themselves without our interference.
Meta for what? I thought the cat was everyone's boss. Well, that's true. Every cat is the boss.
Our data mongers
Data mongers.
collate and examine wide swathes of data. and calculate the parameters for the necessary equilibrium.
Interesting. I'm so curious how they calculate, though.
We do not directly cause deaths, although our choices can modify the structure slightly.
How can that be? If I mark profiles, don't these decisions affect other people?
In a sense. But this is certainly not a one-to-one sequence of causal links. You should consider time works a bit differently in here.
I mean, I figured considering you're handing me profiles of people who are at death's door and you decide, oh, I'm gonna take 5 minutes to weigh the pros and cons of who I kill. No, I don't
Anything
kill them.
else?
I let them die, or I let them live. How long is a day?
The complexity of time. Imagine that it is not a fixed and stable entity.
Okay.
I am sure you did not think only 15 days have passed since your arrival. Considering the frequency and magnitude of events in your moderately sized
Hey,
region.
don't talk about my moderately sized region, okay? I'm gonna call HR on you. How does it work?
Time is an inconsistent flux. While you rest, days, weeks, months may pass at different intervals.
As a person who's very much scared of dying, that is a terrifying idea. If I were immortal, I probably wouldn't care as much. But I don't like that thought.
Profiles from diverse moments appear on the same day, interlaced, within a rhizome of time and space stretching beyond mere 4 dimensions.
Alright, you lost me again.
That is why causal links are difficult to establish, and the equilibrium is of unfathomable complexity.
This feels like how time passes in TV shows I don't watch. Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair statement.
Anything else?
Well, what's my history? Was I someone?
You are a death spawn. I crafted you out of different materials.
Cool, I like being a thing. Where did my parts come from, though? Where did my moderately sized region come from?
The store and places.
You bought me?
Anything else?
Do you play chess? I recall some film. How do I recall some film? How do I have memories of that?
No. I am instead particular to this game called Go. Aesthetically pleasing.
Ah,
Less
he likes
violent and
Go
imperialistic.
because it's all black and white. That makes sense. Maybe because your parts were from humans? Can you buy human parts in the store? Bearby, are you confessing something to me that I don't know?
Anything else?
No, we're done.
Until tomorrow, Grim.
Peace out. See you later, bitches. Wait, what happened to my... I should be getting more money than 300. Did you take away my raise? Or was that a one-time bonus? Don't call it a raise if it's not if it's a bonus, man.
Shiver me timbers! Ye sure can't get enough for the Emporium.
Can I get any of these? I can get the gourd. Definitely want to get the illuminator on the next time I play this, but let me get the gourd. I don't care about your spooky
so
tale.
'tis not much of a curse.
I don't have time to listen to you anymore. Oop, did I just hear my pig oinking? Alright, I'm gonna become a gourd. Ha! Just literally a pumpkin. Spooky. You know what? I much prefer just a pumpkin. So, it speaks to me somehow. Perfect. I'm the pumpkin painapple. Another lovely day at work. Why does that always change? Alright, what's the news say today? Slithering in, are lizardmen pretending to be municipal officials? Draft of a 1,000-page historical analysis of Cosmopolis City to be published posthumously. New, highly conductive, and strong material named damium found to be highly toxic. Hundreds of industrial companies frantically purging their factories. Vampires are real. Vampire hunter found dead in an alley with 2 puncture marks in their throat. Popular political commentator dies of a heart attack. Experimenting drug dealer invents powerful hallucinogen, accidentally stumbles off bridge. Vampire fanatic claims they have information on who killed vampire hunter Ramus. Are there actually vampires? There's vampires and lizardmen now? Am I doing this? Did I create vampires? How about we try some new methods of maintaining equilibrium? I have great faith in these techniques of a more structural nature. 2 humans have to die. Humans on opposite ends of the profile bundle have to die. So, you're not giving me a choice, man. You're just... Welcome back, T-Sage. How are my piggies doing? Okay, we got 2 piggies still. Okay, well, let's just take a look at these guys. Legendary guitarist, Chase Fontaine. Wait, haven't we seen this guy before? That name sounds familiar for some reason. Chase absolutely loves shredding guitar solos. The more technical, the better. Their fingers pick and slide over guitar strings so fast most cameras can't even catch up. They are an idol to any ambitious young guitarist to be. How are our piggies doing? BeenutTig greeting the chat. I don't like that. I don't like piggy as a term of affection. This little piggy's doing laundry. Okay, well, when you say it like that, that's funny. Well, this guy needs to live if possible. Well, I mean, fate basically just told me straight out, 2 humans have to die, and on opposite ends of the profile bundle have to die. So it was these two guys. Safiso, 44, general contractor. Safiso constructs buildings, not much else to it. They try their best to manage balance between the demands of the client and the experimental ideas of the architects. In their spare time, they like carving small sculptures. You sound perfectly reasonable. How about Matthias? 47, unemployed. Matthias has been had been following the escapades of Irving Remus for a while, getting ever more obsessed with the existence of vampires. They've been seen lurking in abandoned houses, creepy manors, and dark alleys. Okay, that's weird. David Bowie cat. Oh yeah. Christopher Pitt, 26, dancer. Although Christopher is an amazingly graceful ballet dancer, they have secretly orchestrated snapped tendons and cracked ankles for their rivals. This ensured they would get ahead of the game. They were banished from home when they were 16 because their parents were scared and confused about Christopher's sexual orientation. Well, okay, on one hand he's gay, on the other hand he's brutal. What the hell would have happened if he lived, I wonder? I'm curious too. Yeah, so here's the thing. I have been playing this pretty close as I'm doing what fate tells me to do. I'm following the quota as close as I can and working within those parameters. So unfortunately, I have no option. I have to kill Safiso and Chase. Them's just the breaks. I don't have an option in this, which is unfortunate because Christopher definitely deserves to. I can't say deserves to die. Christopher is more leaning towards deserving of death. I brought you a gift. What is it? A dead mouse, nothing more, but if you turn it this way, who will know? Yeah. I mean, fate doesn't know what he's doing. I gotta stay true to my... No, I don't. I want my pen. Give me my freaking pen. I gotta stay true to who I am in this run, which is someone who follows the rules. Which means that you gotta die. Here's the loophole though. This decision was made for me. I had no choice in the matter, and so the moral defeat of it is not on my shoulders at all. I'm just literally doing my job, for which if I didn't do my job, I will probably end up being killed or reconstituted into something else. So that's just how I'm gonna spin it. My roommate just shared a fatty with me. I feel better. He says hi. what a bro. You can always rebel, miss, just following orders. I can and I will, but not in this run through. I think I will probably play this a second time and just pick whoever I want to live. Peanut shares a fatty with her parents. It's me! Alright, Death, or a Fate, I'm Death. Fate, I did your done stupid job that you could have done yourself. I don't know why you decided to parcel that out to me.
Colleague, I have been deliberating a matter. Perhaps you can be of assistance.
Mm-hmm.
Should I become a writer?
No.
I could write many compelling works of fiction. I am an antique, after all. I have much experience.
It really is not my place to say. I don't know you. You're writing, I don't know, are you the one writing the profiles? Probably not. I don't know. It's not my place to say.
I would not have asked you otherwise. Reticence does not suit you.
Oh,
Grim.
doesn't it?
I shall continue my contemplation. But for now, it is time for daily feedback. Ah, all the files are in order. Excellent work. You are a testament
Thank
to
you.
meticulousness.
I take pride in my job even though you don't let me exercise any variance. Meow, the cat mutters in contentment.
Well, off you go now. I must return to my deliberations.
Which never changes my chat filter settings. I'm not scared of bad words. Are you though? God forbid you see a little shit in your chat.
Ahoy!
What
A
do you got
pleasure
here?
to see ye again.
Ooh. A cape. Exciting. Sure, I'll get it.
Ma, see, much too warm nowadays.
I hope it turns
So
me
you're
into
more
the
than
proper
welcome.
Grim Reaper. Alright, let's see here. Is that an outfit? Ooh, very classy. Oh, I like it. Oh, we can go a little trans color. That's cool. We can go Christmassy. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, I'm actually kind of into the tiger stripe there. What's this, Quidditch? Ritual robe. Bottom's pretty nice too. Not the color though. I kinda like the tiger. Ma, see, blah, look. Fat joined in my case, a nerd in his late 30s and LBs. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go with the slick tiger outfit. Look out, Carol! I've never seen Tiger King. Tiger Prince? Tiger royalty of some nature. Tiger King, okay. Yeah. I never got on that ballpark or whatever words. I never joined the masses in watching that. It was worth a watch when it came out. There was a pandemic, we were bored. Yeah, that's kind of figured. It kind of just got it just got popular because no one had anything better to watch. I was in the hospital, it helped pass the time, yeah. It's also Nooking Foot. Burby said it wasn't, like, good. And that, you know, he's a big animal lover, and so it's not great for the animals. And I guess on that principle, I'm also just not interested in watching it anyway. Any news? No news? Guitar virtuoso found dead in their hotel room. Examiner... Wait, was there other things that I could do? Or is it just news? Just news, okay. Guitar virtuoso found dead in their hotel room. Examiner suspects unexpected stroke. Matthias Bard, arrested for the murder of vampire hunter, confesses to poking 2 tiny holes into the neck. Matthias. I think... Is that a guy that I actually let live? I think that's a guy that I had to make alive or not die. Arrest is cover-up. The truth is out there. Vampires erasing their tracks. In Truth Exploder. Daily Moon says, is the forest haunted by witches? Creepy little wooden statues found all across the nearby woods. That's just a whittler. It's fine. Sports Corner says, Cosmopolis hosting the basketball season final match. Tune in or cheer from the arena for the home crowd. One of these guys is going to be a baseball player. Tomorrow Science says, interviewing the intrepid crew exploring the depths of our ocean. Local scoop, the world's oldest person is still around and kicking. They're also going to be in here. Oh no, I think it generated a lot of awareness to such places that portray animal rescue. That's true, yeah. That is a valid contribution, as Bearby says. It's like Always Sunny. They're all terrible people, but you love watching their lives burn. I feel like that's reality TV at its best and worst. All humans in the bottom row have to die. Well then why are you giving me this choice? You're not giving me a choice. You're just telling me to stamp. A fresh idea. I hope you are still well motivated from our performance discussion. We are trying out another structural method. You will be required to demonstrate utmost precision. Okay, I am like 80% certain now that fate is trying to goad me into going against his wishes. He wants me to make a judgment call on people. He doesn't want me to follow rules. So I'm being a good worker, but I'm not being a good reaper. And so I will probably not survive the final evaluation at the end of this. That's my guess. All right, who are we killing? Let's see how they are. Wait, so it says all humans in the bottom row have to die, but it doesn't say anything about also killing some people in the top row. Maybe I can bend the system that way if there's someone awful in the first row. Okay, Ksogi. Ksogi MM. Meme I Sog backwards. 25 systems analyst. Ksogi is on the verge of finishing a proposal for a delivery system infrastructure based on low-cost drones. It would use cutting-edge drones to safely and effectively transport food from stores and restaurants to people. They got the idea while looking at a stressed food delivery person on a bike in the rain. That seems pretty revolutionary, but maybe not in a way that is 100% guaranteed to be a good kind of revolution. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know. Yeah, you're trying to get that delivery biker laid off, dude. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, you're replacing human people with robots, which is never a good thing unless it's a job that no one wants to do, like waste management. I guess no one wants to do food delivery. Okay, you can replace people with robots to let them do what they want, as long as there's still jobs that people can do as they want. Maybe some people want to be a waste delivery management or waste delivery. Yeah, shit for a living. What of it? No. Anyway, yeah, replacing people with robots is only great if it's elective and if you have a way to support people after they've been replaced and they can still do what they want. That's the end goal here. I shit for a living should be your catchphrase. I want it on t-shirts with the bean. I'm not doing that, but that is really funny. All right, Laurenthal Singh, 26, supermarket cashier. Nothing wrong with that. Laurenthal is a full-time cashier, and they've embraced the grind with a will of steel. Their beacon in darkness is space exploration. Laurenthal supports every act taken towards space, and they even take cosmology and astronomy classes in the community college with the hopes of one day contributing to the cause. That's very sweet. I'm sorry you have to die. Space is fascinating. I think if it does improve the service product tremendously, it should be taken into consideration. It's such a crazy topic. For sure. But you know that our stupid capitalist society is going to see the opportunity to have a low-cost, automated, solution that doesn't need healthcare, doesn't need time off, doesn't complain, works tirelessly. Like, it's just a bad situation. Alright, an Evelyn D. Space, submarine commander. In their youth, Evelyn read the works of Anvar Jules, author of many fantastical adventure novels. Inspired by the movie The Teenage Commander, they decided to become a commander that is, themselves. No, they decided they wanted to be a teenager. And drive thousands of leagues under the sea. And they did. Good on you. Damn, Evelyn, that's hot. Yeah. Ooh, you wanna command my sub? Is what Bearby is thinking. I knew it, basketball player. Holy shit. 114. Oh my god, you look like... That's hilarious. They look like they're a 25-year-old that looks 60. They do not look 114. Yes, Justice does get to live. They're in the top row. Justice takes the greatest pleasure in listening to wondrous bird songs every morning after waking up. They spend most of their time at home as moving around has become burdensome, although it's still possible. They love vanilla ice cream and bananas. You're alright, man. You're alright. Yeah, it is. I'm thinking of like robotics and like medicine automation, building things human hands literally cannot. Yes, that is totally, I agree with you there. Hey, Homestar, welcome. You hate the spelling of that name. Justice. How's it going, Homestar? Welcome to Deciding Who Gets to Live or Die, the game. Anyway, yeah, about robots, I totally agree with you, Loot to Kill. If robotics can augment the effectiveness of whatever it is, then that's great. But if it's replacing, that's where it becomes a problem. Alright, other people that get to live. Asip von Barade, 24 basketball player. Asip, who started off as a student of sociology, is currently on the path of becoming the highest scoring power forward in local college basketball history. When not training or studying, they often help out in the community. Perfect. I'm glad you get to live. Aishwarya Sinclair, 34, social worker. Aishwarya has been working at the local refugee community, helping them get settled and figure out the particulars of the bureaucracy of Cosmopolis City. In their free time, they enjoy lengthy swims. They plan to write a series of novels about the labyrinthine nature of bureaucracy. Perfect. I'm glad you get to live too. So, are you a health insurance company? Boom, topical. You're not wrong, actually. Yeah, that's that's depressing. Let's not think about that for too long. Hey, I resemble that remark. Tecumseh. Is it the emphasis on the cum? Tecumseh. 64 professor. Tecumseh is a renowned professor of mathematics who enjoys challenging their students with nigh unsolvable equations. It's the best way to force them into being more inventive and creative, they say. Lately, they've started tutoring a gifted janitor with a troubled past. Was there anyone who's not good in here? I feel like... Yeah, everyone, well, except for maybe... There's nothing morally wrong about innovation. And yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, be careful about how you innovate. Be mindful of the people you innovate around. But why did you do it? Well, simply to come, sir. Exactly. Okay, well, here we go. You gotta die. Ominous sounds. Justice? Could you imagine living to 114? That sounds exhausting. Okay, living to 114 isn't exhausting. Being 114 sounds exhausting. No, not cum dumpster. All you get to live. It's nice to have more people I get to live than kill, die. Yes, confirm my choices. Never seen Good Will Hunting, but I've heard about Dem Apples. I don't think I've seen it either. I don't know. I need someone else to keep track of the things in my brain. I need someone to be my memory.
Deathspawn. I have been ruminating on the humans. They vex me.
Mm-hmm. You and me both, buddy.
Why do they exist? Their presence still seems unnecessary. Would it all not be simpler without them?
Is this for real? Or you just said you wanted to become a writer and now you're talking about just eradicating humans? Maybe, but it's not our call to make.
Perhaps. We do still hold some control over the levers.
I really don't see this line of thought going anywhere.
Ah, never mind my ramblings.
Okay.
I acknowledge your patience.
The little, like,
and loyalty.
Sims minus, relationship bubble just popped over my head. What the fuck is this guy talking about? I want to push back on this guy, but I'm just gonna say thank you.
Well, I appreciated the discourse. Good night.
Wait, I didn't even get my daily review.
Oh, right. Slipped my mind. Well, if it is that important to you.
I fear this game is going to answer questions I don't think any of us should know the answer to. That's a possible resolution here. He could write for other beings like, oh, what does this guy look like? He looks like this. He looks like a Time Lord, but in the douchiest way possible. Also, his cat has this gigantic Meowth-esque pendant. How does that cat even, like, operate with that? He sounds hot. What's... Oh. Fuck it. Fuck him, kitty. Fuck him!
It seems you marked the proper amount of profiles. Well done, and all that.
Look, okay, if you're gonna be unenthused about this, I'm going to continue to ask you for reviews just to stick it to you. I'm going to be, what is the phrase? Malicious compliance. That's what I'm going for here.
Now depart. I have things to contemplate.
I don't want you to contemplate. Hey, Matman! Hey, good looking, what you cooking? We're cooking death and despair. Oh, and some life, I guess. This confirms to me that Homestar is a cat in disguise. Oh, we all knew it. Did Homestar or Nintendo make his hoverbike look like a cock and balls? He sure did. You know it. I don't think I have a lot of money, but I'm gonna see what our friend has anyway.
Ye drive a hard bargain, mate. But Mortimer does love a good scuffle.
Ah, the Calavera. Only a noble craftsman can craft an alphanyekke of this caliber. Exquisite, tasty. No one can deny I've had the sweetest possible visage if I wrote worthless. Sure, I'll buy it.
Dear me. Yeah. Never,
Dia
but
de
I will
los
happily
Muertes.
let the memory of me fellow buccaneer and me headed be carried by another.
Oh god, he's still talking. Do we need to play more Tatakan stream? Perhaps. Alright. Ooh. Oh, let me get rid of this hat. I don't like the teeth, but this is pretty sweet. I think I like Noche. Noche or Dia? Yeah, I'm gonna go with Noche de Muertos. Maybe I should get a matching sombrero. Ooh, yeah, I can get a... Oh, hell yeah, look at me, I'm pimping now. Excellent. The mirror hasn't talked to me recently. I would go pumpkin with top hat. I had pumpkin with top hat for a while now. I'm switching it up to something else. Yes, buenos dias, fuckboy! Bearby, you should find that and post that in the Discord. I love that picture. It's a classic. Sports Corner. Promising basketball player seriously injures knee on an on-court collision. But he didn't die. Charming real-life tale of a maths professor helping a young math genius to be turned into film. Wow, that happened. That escalated quickly. Cheap safe drones turn out not to be actually very safe. Kill a technician during flight test. There you have it. Deep ocean exploration submarine Leviathan disappears near the Koronek Trench. Why did you have to name it Leviathan? That's a ghost story nobody wants. Guy hurts his leg, kill him? What is he, a horse? No, he would have died, but he didn't die. He just hurt his leg in this case instead. A heartwarming tale. World's oldest person. Hold on a second. World's oldest person visited by their children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren in largest ever family gathering. That's a lot of people. CEO of the Wat social media platform planning to open a museum of antiques and relics. Wat. I want to go on Wat. Oh, that's right. I forgot I could change the music. Where are my tunes at? That doesn't seem like quite. That's fine. Alright, what's my rules? Life should not be too predictable, do you not agree? We could use a little bit of alteration. Every other profile has to die. Son of a bitch. And I have developed just the thing for it. Alright, so we gotta divide these into a group. What? And then, yeah. So, one of these groups has to die. Tempted to clip lilBeenut screaming, "Buenos dias, fuckboy!" Go for it, man. Just, for some reason, Twitch doesn't allow you to do, like, really short clips, though. It has to be at least, like, what, 30 seconds or something. Guess you could kill others from the group, too. Yeah, I mean, that was it's either one group or the other, and I have to determine which group is going to live. This guy looks like Austin Powers. Vivian Kennedy, 52, music teacher. Vivian works with children with learning disabilities and helps them learn musical instruments. They also sing in a choir. At home, Vivian takes care of their 4 wonderful cats. Lovely, I love a cat lady. T-Sage, that face. Lucas Ward, 75, retired. Lucas has lived a calm and content married life, having raised 3 kids and helped raise 7 grandkids. Yet they've never felt particularly happy up until a moment 5 years ago until they admitted and accepted their preferred sexual orientation. Their family was very supportive. Aww. Good on you. I love an old gay story. Gregoire Hayal, 31, archaeologist, legitimate researcher or greedy tomb raider. Consensus has not been reached when it comes to this noted archaeologist. For the past 5 years, they've been digging up artifacts around the Eridan region. I think like 90% of archaeology is theft, because most commonly the relics get ported out to a different country instead of presented in a museum of the culture itself. Vivian looks like she invented the piano necktie. I can totally see that. Yeah. That's not, oh, it is a piano necktie. That's awesome. It's like a scarf. I like it. Beenut chat. What would my description say if you wrote it? I don't have enough brain power to do that right now, but you are welcome to ponder that yourself. Harmless enough. Rufa Nadal, 32, stay-at-home parent. Rufa enjoys spending all their days at home caring for their 3 kids. Recently, they agreed to become a surrogate for a same-sex couple. After another perk of being a stay-at-home parent for Rufa is the possibility to play Planet of Peacecraft at any free moment. I would love to play Planet of Peacecraft. Alright, so that's group 1. Group 2, Gordy Freiheit, 38, unemployed. Gordy says they are a physicist because they used to work in a physics lab. In truth, they spent all of their time at the warehouse opening crates with a crowbar. They were fired after breaking an ampoule of the rare HL 3.0 compound the lab had been expecting for nearly 2 decades. Well, we're off to a good start with the death pile here. Renee Shaughnessy, 27. Renee teaches languages and literary criticism to high schoolers, an arduous task, all things considered. They have an interest in education science with the aim to upgrade the teaching methods of other teachers, as many of the old-timers are not up to date with modern approaches. That's a good That's a good goal to have. Matt says T-Sages, a reminder that they never found the Lindbergh baby. They did. Poor kid was said. Whoa, that's unfortunate. Wait, is that the Hanson? Is that from Hanson? Are you one of the Hanson brothers? Ericer? Your name sounds like a creaky door? Eric? 26, community manager. Ericer is an avid digital sports enthusiast who works at the office of the Parallax Digital Sports League. They also are a death metal vocalist, passionate about getting the very best out of performance. They look like a death metal performance. Charlie Gook. Prod CEO. Charlie has been helping their brother Albert David hide corporate money and avoid paying taxes for years, perhaps even decades. They've also been accused of insider trading and other fraudulent activities. They currently live in a mansion just outside of town. Well, we got two bad eggs and 2 okay eggs, and then a couple of queers in the other one. So I'm gonna go with the queers here. Always go with the queers. Who is this baby? I'm out of the loop. Baby of a rich guy, Charles Lindbergh, was kidnapped for ransom, murdered during the process. Pretty sad. Damn. That sucks. Homestar says, T-Sage is a tubby little cubby all stuffed with fluff. Aww, that's cute. I thought they never found the Lindbergh baby, but they did find missing Habsburg baby. So many fucking babies. Why do they all go missing? Or kidnapped? Alright, I've made my choice. The gays have to win. Remember, folks, even if you're 70 and have grandchildren, it's never too late to come out. You gotta embrace it. I think in this one there was, like, Gregoire is the only one who was a little questionable. Everyone else seems pretty good. And only if they are rich and white. So weird. Isn't that the weirdest thing? So weird. Well, here's the thing. I'm sure non-white babies are getting kidnapped. No one just reports on it. Because they're not white. Feeling decent. Oh, Jesus. Okay. The little icon of the Los Muertos mask is kind of terrifying. Just get a closer look at that guy. I'm so sorry for bringing all this up with my comment. My bad. You're good. We're already talking about death and whatever anyway, so you're not... Ugh, fucking my mirror needs to talk to me again. What do you have to say?
Hey there. What you up to?
Okay, now you're just being hostile for no reason. Will you ever leave me alone?
Can't do that. I'm deeply involved.
Okay, you're either my sense of conscience, or the person I used to be.
How many lives have you taken? Do you even count? Starting to look a bit grim, ain't it? I guess that's already
I don't understand you. Just yesterday,
grim.
You were blowing smoke up my ass, and now you're insulting me. Not my place to rattle the status quo.
The great engine of life always stops. Someone's gotta stop it.
Not gonna be me.
Just happens to be you. Directly in control. No wonder fate picked you for the crafting pot.
I thought that's just because I was good to smoke a bowl with. But what do I know? Oh, missing white woman syndrome. I am not even making that up. Wait, what? Seriously? Huh. Do you even lift? It's a thing I learned about in school. That was ages ago. White woman... Missing white woman syndrome. Anyway, I'll have to have my A+ review. Because I'm so good at following rules.
Grim, welcome. Remember when I told you of my idea to become an author? I think I have reached a conclusion.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm all ears, metaphorically speaking.
Appreciated. Now, you might find this shocking.
Let me guess, you're writing gay smut. You have gay smut written all over you.
Truly, I have decided to set myself upon the path of grand artistry. I shall compose a novel most illustrious, one that will explain everything.
Is that something that you can actually write and finish? Is that something anyone will be able to read? I call this guy Orville Denbacher. That's cute. The only thing I remember from being in history class vividly is being called out for being blonde-haired and blue-eyed during the World War II discussion. That's borderline racist. Not racist, but, you know, discriminatory. Making assumptions. I do have gay smut written all over me. Want to read it? It's about the media's bias against cover missing POC. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Oh, cool. Can I read it?
Certainly. Once it is finished, you will be the recipient of the first copy of the first printing.
Cool. It'll be done in 3 millennia.
Anyway, we have some official business to take care of, yes?
This guy's having a midlife crisis, but
profile.
he doesn't have an end of life.
Nothing amiss here, as far as
That was
I
a
can see.
non-statement. I don't know why I
Your
said
adherence
that.
to the rules is admirable. Now I bid thee goodbye. The inaugural words of the greatest novel of all time
Take the
will
stick
be
out of your
engraved
ass.
tonight.
Have fun, man. Once upon a time, there was a fruity little man with glasses and a yellow bow tie, and he was craving for dick. Little did I know, I was gay. You should end every story that way. I agree. Those are powerful words.
Batten down the hatches. 'Tis a storm of sail.
Well, what does this do? Peculiar flex, seems to be... I think that's just a toy, it doesn't do anything. I'm gonna get the Eye of Anpu and become a...
Ever been to the land
I
of
don't know if I
Goop?
want to become a mummy, but I'll see what
Duck.
options arise.
'Tis truly a wondrous thing. Turns your own head into a jackal's, it does.
And to this day, he's still talking. Oh, I don't want to be a dog. No, I don't want that. Oh, why did it have to be a fox or a jackal? Probably a jackal. What happens if I take the hat off? Aha, the ears. Okay,
No.
that's kind of cute, the ears.
I don't want that.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm not gonna be a jackal. I'm gonna continue being this. What day is it even? What day? I don't know what day it is. Thankful voice, but I don't want to be a dog. Vibe with the jackal though. Jackal, I mean, of all the dog-like creatures to turn into, jackal's pretty up there. Senior citizen creates support group for other elderly with questions of sexual preference. Oh, yay, the gays are spreading. My favorite. Poor and out-of-date educational standards lead to mistakes and decreased competency all across the business world. Lightning trust falls on a singer at local concert venue. Suspected fraud dies of a heart attack as police officers come knocking on their door. Prosecutor says arrest was imminent. Is that a good thing or a bad thing that I let them die? Historians warn artifact looting on the rise, especially in formerly war-torn Ferredin. That one's on me, but the rest of the bunch were good. I would pick a gay guy over a grave robber any day, probably. We have to do something about the looting that's re-escalating the conflict. Uh-oh, okay, maybe that's a bad thing that I did there. Ex-physicist and loiterer dead after falling into a vat of radioactive goo. That's gonna become a creature. Should we really have a lake of hazardous material just outside the city? Probably not. Will superstar racer Miguel Salk bring home another trophy for Cosmopolis City? Who cares? I don't think most people my age realized they were gay until after high school, or at the very least didn't come out. Mid-Missouri in the late 90s wasn't a very safe place for anyone. Sucked. Yeah, I grew up in Illinois, in middle of Illinois, not like the fun place like Chicago or anything. had gay friends. I had one gay friend that I knew of, and then there were, you know, several people, myself included, who realized after the fact that, oh, maybe straight isn't my type. Yeah, hopefully Midwest is better these days. I'm not gonna hold my breath for that, but what can you do? After you said Jackal, I can think of as the Family Guy bit where Stewie's playing charades and the guy keeps guessing Jackal? Is it Jackal? 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 I haven't watched a lot of Family Guy, to be honest. It's not 100% my type of comedy. And yet I watch Big Mouth, which is absolutely horrible at times. Granted, I don't like the horrible ones. I can't recommend Big Mouth, but if you've seen Big Mouth, you know what I'm talking about. I'll keep this short. I'm suspecting a systemic bias in our balancing methodology. The last 3 humans coming from the facts have to die. I don't know which ones came from the facts. Oh shit. It's bottommost 3. Probably. Yeah. Okay, because they came through and they would go on top. So that makes sense. No, top. Well, now it would make more sense that the ones on top, the ones above the other pages came in last because they're on top of the others. They're not the top row, but they're, you know, I'm just thinking it's these 3. I didn't realize until mid-college, and I had been raised really religious. It took a lot of unlearning to become accepting of myself. I had no problem accepting others for being gay when my upbringing made it very difficult. That is sadly very common. I am really glad that you were able to work through that and finally accept the awesome person you are. Being gay is honestly, in my opinion, better than being straight. It's just my hot take. Grand Big Mouth. Yeah, that show. I live in a pretty liberal part, but I think overall it's a lot better, but I'm pretty cis, so it's all speculation. I think people overall are more educated though. That's good. I've had my own religious struggles, and I know that unshakable guilt towards being who you are. I can't imagine your personal pain, but I can empathize. Yeah. You guys are cool. I like you guys. You're keepers. Have I ever played Papers, Please? Yes. I think I was going to play that on a stream once, or I don't think I actually did. That one's also very similar. Like, this one is definitely inspired by that. That one's really a good game. Definitely, yeah. Okay, who we got here? Manuel, 54, doctor. After decades of working as a doctor, Manuel ultimately just got really tired of it. Nowadays, they're experimenting with dead bodies, trying to sew them together, spelled sow, sew them together in order to create some sort of new life form that could potentially live forever. That's a big fucking no. No, thank you, Mr. Dr. Frankenstein. Bart Green, 54, banker. Bart is a wealthy banker married with 2 kids. They had an affair with the brother of their spouse, but the partner found out and took off with the kids. Then the brother committed suicide, and Bart and Sarah moved... is that how you spell Sarah? Yeah. Moved into a huge countryside manor where they wait alone to meet their lover again. I'm not gonna say you deserve to die because you cheated on someone, but that's still pretty shitty. That spelling means to throw seeds. He's trying to throw seeds of body parts together and see what grows in the ground. Do the Bart man. I'm in Southeast Kentucky, and we're getting better at the more populated areas like the city, but we are in the Bible Belt, so there's a lot of bigotry related to church and toxic masculinity. Sometimes I think about leaving, but for now I will stay. You know, I don't think I can live in an area that's anywhere south of Southern Illinois, honestly. Like, I can't live in those kind of... I went to school in Georgia, but like that was Savannah, so like it was more liberal than the rest of the state. But I can't live in a state that votes against who I am and who a lot of my friends are. I just can't do that personally. Yvette, 46, Minster. minister. Yvette has taken upon themselves a great set of responsibilities in a field they lack knowledge of. Those decisions that matter, Yvette tends to fumble gloriously. That they do try to better themselves according to criticisms from the public, even though they don't often understand most of that either. I'm not upset that any of these people are dying. I'm just gonna say. Appreciate the empathy. I hope that you can see yourself in a better light. It's very hard to do that, so I commend you for your bravery. I live in a town full of liberal arts colleges, so it's a pretty blue island. Farmers market kicks ass. Oh, I bet. I haven't been to the farmers markets a whole lot here. I should change that. I just don't like leaving the house. That's a big struggle sometimes. Not struggle. I like being at home. Cleric! Oh my god, he's a D&D player. Henry Cavalier, 44. Henry is a devoted member of their church with a weakness for pastries and crime novels. Ever since reading a book about crafty monks at a secluded monastery, they have dreamt of saving their family using fancy deductive abilities. Little do they know, this exact opportunity will soon present itself. Interesting. That weirdly telling, like, they just giving me a little hint about, like, hey, you should save this person because they're gonna save their family. I guess. Is that a Henry Cavill reference? Almost certainly, somehow. He's got that strong chin. Look at that chin. Could cut cheese. Amandus Hamir, 51, editor-in-chief. Before Amandus took over the Daily Moon, the newspaper was in decline. With ruthless determination, they turned the paper into the tabloid powerhouse we know today. While recklessly digging through the lives of others, they used the paper to suppress rumors about themselves. Well... paper doesn't say anyone else can't die, so you're gonna go in the death pile. And we had that chin farts. Miguel Sock, 32, theoretical beekeeper. Wait, hold on. Theoretical beekeeper? What the fuck does that mean? Oh, Miguel has always dreamt of becoming a beekeeper, but for some reason, perhaps due to fear of sharp objects, has never pursued their true passion. This in turn has led them to become a very successful race car driver, an occupation they unfortunately hate. They'd rather just live quietly with their bees. Aww, I have to keep you. You gotta live on with the bees. You gotta become, don't be a theoretical beekeeper, be a real beekeeper. Nicholas Zhao? 43, spy. Nicholas was sent to Cosmopolis City from a rival country to learn national secrets, and nobody suspects them because they're a well-integrated sleeper agent. The success of their mission could prove catastrophe. Words are hard sometimes. They built a family for cover, although Nicholas has become increasingly attached to them. Sorry, bud, but I don't believe in spies, so only 2 people get to live this time. Maybe he's a bee secret keeper? Bees have deep secrets. I can verify that. You are absolutely true. Oh, beehive! Well, when I inevitably come to visit someday, day 1 I'm hitting every market I can drive to and explore like 8 hours, and I'm going to cook delicious food and eat like it's my job. That's anyone's dream for a vacation, really. Good food, fun activities, you know. Beanut, what's your sign? Cancer. I'm a crab. Fancy that. I don't feel like a crab though. I was born on the cusp between Cancer and Leo, and so I feel like I have tendencies of both. I don't know. How did I know that? I don't know, man. How did you know that? Tell me if you find that out. I'm very curious. Yeah, crabs. Alright, we gotta kill some people. You're going. Whoa, reach utopian level on all world parameters simultaneously. What the fuck does that mean? I think I did something good, but I don't know how or why. I thought she's going to say Cancer. Sometimes it's just a vibe. I feel like for me, I used to identify more with Cancer as I was younger, but as I become older and more comfortable with myself, I feel more of those Leo tendencies, you know, being outgoing and confident and maybe a little bit self-obsessed at times. I don't know. Alright, let's get these guys out of here. Hey, boss. I followed your rules, but I made up my own. Hope that's okay.
Grim, why are you here?
Because I'm doing my job and I have to report to you?
Oh, right. The daily... always in positions when I have important research to perform.
You don't like your job, do you?
Let us get on with it.
Well, shit, man.
I see more profiles than required. Bad job.
Hey, no. That is not how this works. You told me these people need to die. You did not explicitly say these are the only people who can die. You did not specify that. That is not on me. That is on you. I followed your rules to the T. If you don't want me to include other people, that's up to you to specify, okay? Not on me. Fuck you.
Yes, that should suffice, I imagine.
Hey, can I ask you some more questions? Maybe like, would you fuck yourself, please?
Questions, Grim. Fine. I have trouble finding inspiration anyway.
Yeah.
Perhaps your questions will assist me. Make sure they are deep and meaningful.
What's it like being the gayest motherfucker in space? What do you think dying is like?
No idea. Our immortality precludes us from such knowledge.
No shit. I mean, okay, if you're gonna be like that, us as living beings, as humans, we know what death is. That doesn't mean we know what it feels like, necessarily. Like, we have, people get on death door and they come back from it, so they have some kind of more inclination to it, but, like, we don't know 100% what dying feels like because we are not dead. We won't know what that feels like until we are dead. You know subjectively what death is, so you should... that's a stupid question. I mean, not stupid question, stupid answer. This guy sucks.
Yet, I imagine it would be a pleasant release.
Don't say pleasant release like you're jacking off, man. But what if death is extremely bad and unpleasant?
In that case, at least one only dies once. But more likely, death is just nothingness.
I don't like where this game is going.
And nothing, being nothing, has no inherent positive or negative effects.
I suppose that's true.
Any other questions?
Is there an afterlife?
Not in the sense that humans consider it, no.
What if the afterlife is a dating game where you must charm strange, monstrous gods? Oh, sign me the fuck up.
Grim.
Yeah. Meet Your Own Maker. It suggests that the afterlife is an eldritch monster dating show. Nice. There actually, not post-death, but there is a monster dating show game. What is it called? It's got Cthulhu in it. I wonder if another game... I wonder if that's another game this devil ever makes. Maybe, actually. They might be referring to that monster fucker game. Anyway, Cancer is dealing with emotions, and I have noticed by your choices here that emotional responses and how other people may feel are a bigger factor in how you decide profiles. Plus, your reactions are more animated with which allude that you may feel bigger emotional waves than other. That's interesting because I don't feel like, I don't know. I can't say I don't feel like I'm an emotional person because there are moments where I have a lot of emotion. I think generally speaking, I'm pretty even-keeled. Maybe I just don't, like, but I don't recognize, I don't know. Sure, I don't know. I don't know myself. Our mortality is what precludes us. What the fuck, fate? Exactly, right? Loot to kill things, T-Sage. I suck at guessing, but in all fairness, it'd be a pretty blind guess having only spoken to you like this time. Capricorn? Pisces? God, those are the gayest. I don't remember enough about all of the different signs. Because I know, well, Aries, Taurus. I don't know the order anymore. I have no idea. I'd have to look at a list of them and then, like, look at a list of characteristics too. Okay, so there's Aries, Taurus, Cancer, Aquarius. Oh, you're probably Aquarius. You're not Pisces. You feel like a water sign. What are the water signs? Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer. Is there a fourth one? Or are there only 3 of them? I think it's 3 of them. I didn't say them in order, but I think I could guess. You're not a water sign? Fuck! Okay, so there's Taurus, Capricorn, Libra. Are you a Libra? Did Lutikil already guess that one? I'm out of guesses. Oh, Sagittarius. I don't know, man. I'm not good with that kind of stuff.
That is just stupid.
I forgot what I asked, but you're stupid. Not a Libra. I'm the fish. You're such a fish, Homestar. Do you think mortals have some drive towards death?
Because they seem to find themselves in life-threatening situations all the time?
No, that's because people are mortal, and death happens literally at random. Something of the like, I guess. I don't like either of these answers.
Life is unpredictable and lacks an innate meaning. I imagine it is up to them to make their lives meaningful.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Even if it sometimes ends up being fatal.
Mm-hmm.
Any other questions?
Can language even deal with the concept of death? What the fuck are these questions?
Unlikely.
That doesn't stop art and literature from trying.
One must make do with what they have.
Wait, so you're writing a book, which probably explains death, but you just said that literature can't... I don't understand you.
Art does seem an attempt of immortalization, as humans feel the ever-present breath of
That
death.
is true.
A hybrid of entertainment, meaning-making, and the preservation of a facet of identity, carved into matter that might outlast the being itself.
Kind of sounds like you're talking from a very personal point of view there, Fate.
At least until all matter ceases to be.
That moment sure can't come fast enough. When's that going to happen?
Any day now.
Oh, fuck. I'm not ready.
Any other questions?
I have a lot of questions, like, what the fuck, man?
Grand. Goodbye, Grim. The muse beckons.
I already cheated. I hate myself. Alright, spill the beans, T-Sage. Which sign are you? I didn't get... Oh, that's right. I don't get any money for... I don't get money for following your rules when you didn't explicitly say you didn't want that. It's such bullshit.
Cord blimey! You're looting! Oh.
Gemini. Oh. I would say that makes all the sense in the world, but... I don't actually believe in astrology as fun as it is to think about it. Alrighty, let's go to bed and get a new day started. Astrology is one of those things like ghosts. I kind of wanted to believe that it's real, but I don't actually. Personality profiling can be fun in general. Oh yeah, for sure. Alright, what did I fuck up this time? Local man dead of poisoning. Intelligence agencies suspect espionage activity. Managing editor of the Daily Moon drowns after caught stalking and harassing offspring of local crime boss. Corpse-stealing doctor found dead, neck snapped. Wow, that's gruesome. It's alive! A monstrosity seen lurking around the back alleys of Cosmopolis City. Wait, I thought I killed that guy. That guy said "Core blimey" in the most non-British accent. I can't do accents on the spot right now, but I was thinking like do core blimey in like the most southern way possible. Same, it's fun, and I think it's a cool way to reflect on your own behavior. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, anything that lets you think about who you are and what you do, with the possibility of improving upon that, is fine by me. Superstar Miguel Salk wins yet another Grand Tourney trophy. Still hates racing. Racing is super dumb, they say during the post-victory interview. Get you some bees, man. Bees will make you feel good. Unexpected tornado destroys mansion of a wealthy ex-banker. Cleric solves murder. Catches serial killer in a hot air balloon. Wow. Bewildered minister stumbles off of a cliff in the ocean during a photo shoot. That's quite a gaffe. AI breakthrough imminent, promises founder of Transglobal Inc. Ah, shit, gotta cut that off. The living corpse is real and here to eat your children. I thought I killed that guy. Oh, maybe I needed him around to stop his creation. He's supposed to be like Henry Cavill. Maybe he's unkillable. Yeah, I wish. I almost wonder if there's a nurturing of it towards our culture that gives an inherent power. Like you call a dog a cat long enough, it might start believing it someday. Nurturing of what? Well, hopefully someone can take care of the living corpse. Oh, hey, there it is. There's the living corpse. Unemployed monstrosity. Just like... No, I can't say wherever he's employed. Alive or dead, this undead creation of Manuel Castellan usually hides either in the sewers of Cosmopolis City or in a cabin at the surrounding forest. They're eloquent and always interested in discussing existential philosophy, ideas surrounding life and death, for obvious reasons. Oh, it's a true Frankenstein's monster thing where the monster isn't the problem, it's society's view of the monster that is. Get a job, you monstrosity. I love you, Barbie. Here's the cliff note on Gemini. Great communicators, adaptable, wants to do it all, has trouble focusing on a single task, idea, and likes to break things out to too many things. Good learners, very don't kill my vibe attitude, values change and freedom. See, here's the thing about astrology is that I feel like most of those also apply to me, and I'm not a Gemini. So, yeah. As a Gemini, I hate change. Well, that's autism, but I'm sorry. Yeah, it looks like it's such a fun profiling thing that a lot of people at least know a little about it, even if it's what their sign is. Yeah. Alright, what are my rules? I sensed an eldritch waft of air pass through my office earlier. Perhaps the essences of those many doomed to death by your actions, Grim? We could not determine the correct amount of humans to mark today, so I leave it up to you. Any humans who seem suspicious. Define suspicious. Iswari Shah, 35 preacher. Iswari found religion after hitting rock bottom. After selling a family clock radio for a tiny fix, they got mugged in the alleyway but found help in a nearby church. After living through withdrawal, their life felt filled with an otherworldly warmth, so they devoted themselves to helping others in a situation similar to what theirs had been. That's nice. You're alright, even if you are religious. Salome Albion, 48 art forger. Salome started imitating famous artists as a hobby. Then they discovered their partner was selling the forgeries while telling clients the artwork were real. Salome was furious at first, but due to financial difficulties started going along with it. An original piece. Hold on. Talking. Salome, right. An original piece they're most proud of is an oil painting of a bullfinch. This is another one of the things. I don't have to kill them, so I don't think I will. Art forgery, I mean, this is another situation where someone is doing crime because they're not being taken care of, which is just unfortunate. What a bunch of bullfinch. David Garver. Oh, here's the AI bro. 34, IT architect. David is the founder of Transglobal Inc., a company that produces high-tech gadgets like smartwatches and digital home assistants. For the past 5 years, David has been the foremost proponent of algorithms of artificial intelligence research. You have to die. Sorry, bud. Sorry, not sorry. Ellie Godfrey, 19, keyboardist. Ellie is not a virtuoso. They're also not exactly what people call particularly talented. However, they work hard and practice a lot. Their band has started doing alright, and Ellie has been able to quit their service sector job to become a full-time keyboardist. The band has a fast-growing fan base. Aw, good on you, Ellie. This person takes their shoes off and hogs the armrest on the airplane. Instant death! Someone has wronged you and approaches you about it in a passive-aggressive manner. What's your... Oh, you're doing personality quizzes now? That's fun. Yeah. You know, I want to give... I don't know, guys. Should I kill the monstrosity? It's not his fault. He seems philosophical. The people are gonna kill him anyway, or try to kill him. Is he gonna fight back? I'm not sure. Like, is this too much of a wild card to let live alive? Is he suspicious? I mean, not by dint of his little personality blurb. His face is... I mean, his face. I'm not sure if I call it suspicious or not. I guess David's not suspicious either, but I just don't like AI, so I'm marking that as a death pile. I don't dislike AI. I dislike what AI is being used for. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should he stay or should he go? I stand ground and probably tell them to eat shit and in some capacity be ready to swing. Frankenstein being my favorite classic literature work biases me a bit. Yeah, I actually have never read Frankenstein, but I feel like I can't kill this new being just because other people find it scary. You know? I'm gonna let him live. You are the only suspicious guy here. I've seen Young Frankenstein. I get it. That's such a great movie. That's a classic for sure. Alright, boss, how'd I do? Oh, he's gone. Aw. Cat's back. As you enter, you notice that Fate's office is empty aside from Lady Poddington snoozing on the table. Oh no, this again? The old-fashioned phone suddenly rings with an ear-piercing metallic clatter. A familiar voice calls from the static.
Haha, Grim. Jolly good. As you may have noticed, I am absent. I decided for a short vacation.
So you get to take a vacation, but I don't? What kind of bullshit is that?
It is a weekend, after all, and the free time will be essential for research. For the novel, yes?
Hey, why can't I get a vacation?
Hello, Grim, are you there? Curse this useless
Oh, don't you
apparatus.
pretend not to hear me, you
Never
son of a
works when I
bitch.
need it. So, perhaps you are wondering about the nature of vacations in our profession. Well, those of the highest management only.
Well, fuck you, buddy.
I mean, it is not as if you need one. Technically, you are just an amalgamation of ingredients. You
Wow.
are not even alive.
Can you believe the gall of this dude?
But what of the conduct overview, you may be thinking? To be honest, I cannot be bothered at the moment. I am certain you have done well enough.
I can't wait to do this again and show you how much of a unalive living amalgamation I am.
Now, I must go submerge myself. Toodles, Grim.
You gay smut-writing son of a bitch. Cat's running the show. Possibly. still got my money, though. Oh, he didn't care.
You're such a scoundrel.
Oh.
There should be a
What is
bounty on
this?
your head.
Acquiring the thing which usually makes it the largest portion of any buried treasure. Ephemeral mortality. I don't have enough money for that. No. I need that for my pig. My pig family. Oh. Ooh, who's this sexy lady? This bony gal.
Damn, stranger. Your makeup skills are out of this
Oh,
world.
thank you. I think I'm in love.
I don't think I've seen you here before. Let me guess. You're in the...
Modestly hot
human
skeleton.
department, right?
Want a bone? Yes.
I mean, the dark circles, the vibe like you haven't slept for 1,000 years.
I'm sleeping right just fine.
Interesting. I haven't met many Reapers who do. Besides me, of course.
How does a skeleton still have tits? You can see the shape, like the shading, like they have tits, but they're a skeleton. Are they, like, what's going on there? No, it's very distinct. It's very distinctly, like, boob shaped. Trust me, I know I have them. You sure are a humorous fellow. Ah! Ha ha ha.
For you see, I'm also...
You're
in the
very
human
distinctly
department.
boob shaped. Sometimes. Yeah, I can also tell by those dark circles.
Damn it. Gotta ask Mortimer for some quality moisturizer.
Oh shit, I
next
didn't mean to. No, they're sexy. I like the bags under your eyes.
So, I figure you've been here a while by now. How do you feel about the work we do?
I'm not making humans miserable, I'm just letting them die. Meh, work is work.
Right? I've heard some spawns complain about insane working hours, but they spend all day on their phones.
Some skeletons have a southern accent, and those are hot. Name is a severe hottie. I'm weirdly into the skeleton, I gotta be honest.
Doom scrolling on Cocker or whatever that dumb app is called.
Cocker.
I haven't opened it in years.
You don't read the news?
No. I mean, I used to, but nothing interesting ever happened.
I just had a Frankenstein's monster up in my joint.
The instructions are the same every day anyway. Kill all door-to-door salespeople. And what do I see in the app? The door-to-door salespeople died. Great. So very engaging. And that's followed by the stories of downright horrible things happening everywhere. No thanks.
I get different instructions every day.
Congratulations?
Ever thought of asking Fate about your never-changing instructions?
Huh. I've seen the boss like once. Not gonna happen. I bet it's all part of Fate's grandiose plan. The equilibrium.
You are getting more quiet as time goes on. What the hell's up with that?
And who am I? A mere spawn to question it.
Oh, what do you mean? My choices affect the world all the time.
Do they, though? Do they really? Or is it an illusion?
I mean, if the news isn't like straight up lying to me, which it could be, like, I think I'm making some pretty big impacts. In any case, reading the news helps make decisions.
I just do what fate tells me to. The decisions are not mine to make.
Wow, a life without decisions. That's the dream. A life with no choices and you still haven't given up?
Have you ever heard the inspiring story of Skullifus?
Skullifus! I haven't, but I want to. Please.
I'm guessing you haven't, since it happened way back when we still used rubber stamps instead of
rubber
markers.
stamps. Do they? Or is this all a video game? Please, carry on.
Okay. So Skullifus spent all day, every day, stamping profiles to live or die. They got a grandiose case of carpal tunnel from all that stamping. But still they kept on going.
I guess it is technically possible for a skeleton to get carpal tunnel, because the whole thing is like bone on bone action is what is wearing it down.
Every day they'd receive a heap of new profiles, which were basically the same as the ones they'd stamped the day before. Almost as if powering through the carpal tunnel wasn't making any difference. Almost as if it wasn't worth it. Sound familiar?
Nope.
In any case, they kept going. Kept on stamping. Because they had to.
Bone on bone action? Aw, yeah.
Because when you give up, the cosmos, that meaningless entropy, it wins.
Does it though? Like, I mean, by doing the same job over and over again, that's kind of its own meaningless entropy.
And I'm never gonna let that happen. Even if it means doing the exact same thing. Day in, day out.
That's it. That's the I totally get it now.
I'm glad, stranger.
Sure.
May this story fill you with determination whenever you
Ha!
need it.
Nice Undertale reference there.
Besides, as long as the coins keep coming, can we really complain?
Yeah, but what are we gonna spend it on? We're not gonna be able to retire. You should definitely complain though.
Yeah, real soon I'm gonna complain about how long it takes the bartender to make me a dang drink.
You're a skeleton, ma'am. You can say damn. It's okay. The wiener bike is calling your name. Wiener bike. I think it's time you start making your... Well, I can't say that as someone who has been following rules here. Well, good luck with whatever you're doing.
Thanks for the chat, stranger.
I will bone you in another game.
Anyway, I'm off to sleep. See you later.
Oh, I will see you in my dreams.
Probably not, though.
No! My romance! I'll never forget you, except until I go to sleep and then move on with my life. What are you?
Look at that. It's a hatchling.
Oh, why do you sound sexy?
I guess they let all sorts work here nowadays. The assemblage must be decay.
Hey, dude, you don't know me. I was literally made for this job.
Yet one must welcome the dregs, one must. What brings you to Florian, the Eradicator?
Florian the Eradicator, you are totally a BDSM guy, aren't you? No, oh no, he's hot. I'm not into bird people as a general rule. And something about the fact that he has black nails makes it even less of an option. I don't know why, but the black nails don't do it for me. You sound like a pompous ass.
My, the fangs on this one. Maybe you'll finally be the one who doesn't turn out to be a pushover.
Look, I follow the rules. That doesn't mean I can be walked all over, okay? Oh no, I do not like the man's hand.
Don't imagine I'll take you under my wing, then. I don't need an oblivious apprentice who can't figure out which end of the marker to use.
Bitch, you don't know me.
Still, fate expects us to be polite to one's colleagues because it advances synergy and improves long-term morale.
Hey buddy, can you tell me the number of your room? Because I want to break in and steal the eggs that you're trying to hatch and eat them for breakfast, just to prove a point.
I suppose I must then do my best to enlighten you on whatever
Wow, this guy's
matters
pompous.
bothering you today.
Do the birdmen have large talons? I would prefer talons on this guy then. Man, hands. You must really like the sound of your own voice.
A delightful
Ugh.
experience, if I do say so myself. One always has to talk to the smartest person in the
Oh,
room.
Christ.
Isn't that what they say?
I'm not as good as I thought I was at this game. It's hard. You're only getting a couple
Your
questions answered there,
ears
T-Sage.
open. You might actually learn something about the
Oh my
profession.
god.
I am the best and brightest of the bunch. When
I'm
I
complicated.
aim
It's okay.
for the jugular, I do not miss.
Any
With
conversation
blood
you guys are having is
and
way more interesting than what this guy has to
my
say.
Magnum opus on the canvas of cosmos.
What are you even talking about?
All flesh is temporary. We here provide the herd with an escape from their meat prison.
I like my meat prison, thank you.
It is called salvation, or at least the closest thing they'll ever get.
What does fate think about your grand ideas?
I don't get to meet the boss often, surprising as that may be. Fate doesn't chat with reapers all the time.
So... No, this guy is tiresome.
In the order of things, we are beneath him, as the humans.
It's my
are
organic
beneath
spacesuit.
us.
I love that. That's great.
I just make sure to enjoy every slash and stab. Take pride in
kinda
a
creep.
successful exit.
So there's clearly two sides of the coin here. Someone who doesn't care and does what they're told without question, and then someone who is just a total asshole.
For that is what we are born to do, yes. We Deathbringers. All have to die.
I'm leaving. Can't say it was a pleasure talking to you.
Ciao, little hatchling. Lessons learned.
I've learned nothing. You have imparted me with no wisdom at all. Aside from the fact that I'd never want to talk to you again. That's the most useful thing that you've taught me today. That's the only thing you've taught me today. Fuck off with you, damn bird. Anyway. Every bird I've ever met just shits wherever it wants. You, no. That's a good point. It wasn't even a cute bird like a cockatiel or something. It was an eagle. Transglobal Inc. founder and CEO found dead at home. Cause of death: Doug overdose. Not the Dougs. Investigators find plans for a massive surveillance system at the home of dead tech wizard. It's a miracle. Ishwari Shah saves thousands of lives with their 10-step program and setting up support centers all over the country. Nice. Multiple attacks on Shah churches, suspected to be mob-related. Adapted the possibly undead comes out of hiding and enrolls at Central Cosmopolis University. Oh, good for him. Odd corpse person inspires new ideas about tissue damage and flesh regeneration. Oh, I'm so happy. I love a success story. Amateur keyboardist lays down a passably acceptable keyboard solo at latest concert. Not a lot going on during the news that day, huh? How'd you like to go back to my place and spread eagle? The portrait of the dusk initially sells for $200,000 at the Royal Art Auction. Turns out to be an impressive forgery. Well, they'll get arrested and get their comeuppance, I guess. Experimental paints turn out to be toxic to the environment. The military-industrial complex is tackling progressive issues by having their first ever female CEO. Good on them. Cozy Bohemian Waffle House gaining popularity. Go check it out. Waffles. I can go for waffles. I have been informed of a delicate situation. I trust that you will handle it as usual. 5 humans have to die, so that's almost all of them. 1 human must be spared. This is of utmost importance. 2, be careful that the right person lives. Oh boy. Okay, we'll see. What we got here? Theophania, that's a great name. 40, CEO. Theophania is the latest heir of the Aner family. The family started off providing security almost 100 years ago with their initial Monitor C consulting firm. Over time, they acquired a number of factories and grew into the arms-providing conglomerate known as Sundower Security Services. Well, security issues is... I don't know. person could be good, but also it could be bad. I don't know. I'll put a maybe. Anna von Wolfstein, 48 judge. Anna has worked as a judge for 20 years and loves their job very much. Not so much because of the bringing of justice, but because of the political power the position brings, and Anna likes having power and influence a little bit too much. It's an easy choice. Get that corruption out of here. Used to know my 3. I saved a screenshot somewhere. 3. Oh, back to T-Sage. That's the beauty of astrology to me. I never guess the signs often because you can never know their chart. The big 3 can determine a lot about a person's demeanor, but there are exceptions to every rule. I don't use astrology to pin others. I use it as a mirror towards myself. Sometimes it can be enlightening to see how the chart is laid out. Yeah, that's fine. What I don't like astrology is like when people are like, oh, I can't be friends with you because you're a Cancer. Like, you're making a total judgment call on my entire character and how we mesh well together based on that, on my birth date. Get out of here. Christopher Wyatt, 44, money launderer. Christopher opened a Waffle House in the middle of the Cacti Valley to have a reason to claim illegal income, but avoid the customers. When a hiker finds the place, which sometimes happens, Christopher starts sweating profusely and attempts to cook with 10-year-old ingredients. Ew. Well, that's not the Cozy Bohemian. That's not good. I don't care about that Waffle House. You're out of here. Sky Knighton. Despite a liberal arts education, Sky works in the space industry, writing programs to analyze satellite data. They live with their spouse and cats. Any spare time they enjoy sitting in the hot tub. I mean, who doesn't? True that. You're alright, but you're not probably gonna impact a lot here. I wonder if that weird pizza place we picked up from once was a front. I think you were the one who picked that up. You should tell that story sometime. Magnus Whitaker. Brewer. Magnus is an experienced brewer who produces artisan beer. Their specialty is microbrew, but they have also experimented with nano and pico brew. What the fuck does that mean? They're currently building an experimental brewery capable of producing femto brew. Can you make femboy brew too? Because that would be really interesting. Put you as a maybe. Angus Armitage, 37, policy consultant. There's nothing like the smell of freshly mined coal in the morning. At least that's what Angus believes. They consult politicians on all energy-related policies, always advocating for more drilling, more mining, more cutting. Clean energies for losers, apparently. Easy choice. Fem brew. Yeah. Be right back, off to get a 24-pack of Femboy brew. Okay, so my heart says beer, because beer is great. But my head says maybe the CEO of security services, just because they're probably the female mentioned in the news. That doesn't mean that they're a good person necessarily. I'm concerned what happens after. Like, it could go either way again. Who's the right one? Let me review the news again. Military-industrial complex is tackling progressive issues. Experimental paints. That's amateur keyboardists. That's nothing new. Multiple attacks. Surveillance system. Okay, I think it's the CEO. Or is it the, well, that's not written in red, so I can't, that's not an actual rule to take the right person. Oh god, it's Ulineko all over again. Well, I know for sure that you have to go. And you. And you as well. And nothing wrong for you, but we don't have room. I really want to pick the brewer, but my brain is saying maybe, well, I guess my heart at this point, I don't have an that logical of a reason for why I'm picking this person. Hope that doesn't bite me in the butt. Oh, the cat has stolen a pen. As you look around the office, you see Lady Poddington lounging supine on the table. The old-fashioned phone again rings right as you settle in. The familiar, if rainy voice can be heard.
Grim, you would not believe the fun I am having.
Oh, wouldn't I? Wouldn't I?
Such a transformation from the monotony of the office. It almost makes it all seem worthwhile.
I'm just gonna keep quiet.
Yes, you expect your daily summary. But I still cannot find it in me to burden myself with
What an
this
asshole.
matter.
Oh, wouldn't I?
So, off you go.
At least I'm getting paid. Oh, I forgot to check on my pigs.
Doubloons will
well.
get ye anything. mate.
No! But I wanted to keep the coin for my piggies. Damn it. I guess I'll just save my money then. Seems like you could be getting away with anything here. That's a fair point. But I'm still gonna follow the rules because that's who I am in this playthrough. Oh, I can't talk to you guys anymore? Lame.
Why, if it isn't young Grimster, again to delight my eye.
That's all you have to say to me? Alright, fine. Place is boring anyway. What day is— oh, the fucking mirror's back.
Do you know the parades people throw when nothing bad happens?
No?
Yeah, we neither. But sometimes one deserves a pat on the back when everything is normal.
Okay.
Even if it's you yourself doing the path.
I don't like you capitalizing
You may
you.
have found the path through the maze, Grand Reaper. Be glad.
What are you talking about? Am I— no. Oh, you're back, but you're in a different room. What are you doing there? Do your job. Piggies. Oh, just 2 piggies still? Okay. Maybe I'll get 3. Eco Watch. Local wildlife reportedly happy this morning for some reason. Oh, that's good. I don't know how they registered that they're happy. Cosmopolis suburbs announced record levels of clean air recovering from decades of coal exploitation. Excellent. Sundower announces another 50 billion arms sale to Wazkograd. When will people realize these kinds of superficial faux reformist changes are not some progressive step forward? The arms industry still works the same no matter who is technically in charge. Maybe I should have gone with the brewer after all. Analysis drowns in hot tub. Police suspect alcohol abuse as the culprit and remind people to drink responsibly when swimming. Weather satellite crashes during the orbital insertion. Ooh, orbital insertion. Are budgets to blame? Charity auction to take place in rural Cosmopolis. Bring your friends. Okay. Only 2 humans have to die. It is a great calmness has enveloped the world. I do not see the need for many deaths today. Cool. We got ourselves Peyton Justice, 27, unemployed copywriter. Peyton is a trained writer, but has always struggled to find work. When they aren't trying to find a job, they enjoy writing rap lyrics about street life. Okay. Mavis, underguard, 66, retired. Mavis is a grandparent with an estranged grandchild named Guy, with whom they seek to reconcile. After retirement, they move to a calm country home where they spend most of their time knitting. They own a marvelous collection of porcelain. Aww, sound like a nice grandma. Samir Linden, 44, waste disposal. Very important. Samir loves the environment and hates littering and non-recycled garbage with a fiery passion. They've helped make several waste recycling plants more efficient and constantly educate the public on correct waste management techniques. Excellent. You get to live. You have a very important job. Wow, look at the mustache on this guy. Armand Lefebvre, 35, hairdresser. There's nothing Armand likes to do more than gossip. Working as a hairdresser provides ample opportunity for this hobby. Due to memory issues, Armand occasionally starts gossiping about the client they're currently in the process of working on. That's kind of funny, in a sad way. Again, none of these people deserve to die. I'm gonna, man, it's a hard call. Mavis is 66. Peyton's having trouble getting work. I'm gonna give priority to the younger people here. Sorry, Grandma. Samir, you're the only one who really deserves to live here. Send him out. Oh, I guess maybe he's just there during the day or something. Sup, boss?
Grim?
Seriously, why can't I get a vacation?
Because you do not need one, and because I say so.
Bitch, please.
Now, let us not waste time and get on with it.
Fuck you, bud.
Right. I see the exact amount of profiles requested. At least someone seems to be up to their task.
What does that mean?
Oh, whatever.
Why are you so grumpy?
Why am I livid?
Sure, that's a word. That's quite a couple degrees removed from grumpy.
Because the rest of highest management thought it necessary to remind me that taking sudden leave is detrimental to our aspirations.
I mean, why doesn't everyone get a break? Like, I don't want to say you don't deserve a break because I don't get a break. I just want it to be more equitable, you know? You get a little break, I get a little break, a day off here or there.
Because they thought to admonish me for taking a couple of days to perform important research.
Wait, so you're right. His important research is just taking a dick. Because as we all know, it's the gay smut.
As was reminded, the saying goes, now, how was it? Nothing in life is more certain than...
Nothing in life is more certain than beeps and boops.
No. It is death and taxes. What else would it be?
Beeps and boops. I just said it.
Either way, the nerve they have to lecture me on how to do my job.
I mean, he doesn't really lecture me, technically speaking. Kind of like you do it to me every day.
It is rather irritating, is it not?
Yeah, you think?
No matter, Grim. I apologize for taking it out on you. Good night.
Well, at least he has the, what's the word? At least he apologized. Yeah, this whole, wow, words. I guess bureaucracy, this whole situation kind of sounds like it sucks for everyone involved.
Yo ho ho!
Ooh, fidget spinner.
What can old Mortimer provide
Gimme.
you today?
Hell yeah.
Well, blow me, tis all plain tis a remedy for restless fingers and idle
Remember,
hands.
nothing in life is certain but beeps and boops. What day is it? Did he just say, well, blow me dizzy? Maybe. Oh, he's meeting with someone. Is he getting banged? That's so hot. I'm sorry. Ooh, fidget spinner. Hell yeah. We're moving now. Spin it to the limit. Whoa, it's going so fast! Oh, we're reaching it. We're reaching liminality. Alright, well that's fun. Breakthrough in bacteriology may lead to bacteria that consume non-biodegradable plastics. Oh, yay. Priceless collection of Mason porcelain donated to a local museum. Oh, that's from old grandma passing away. Bad hair days increasing in frequency after death of local hairdresser. That's such a little thing. Wow, it's still going. I really spun it up, huh? Debut collected by young poet Justice Max released debut collection by young poet Justice Max released to rave reviews and widespread acclaim. Good for him. Good for him, buddy. Local poet breaks through tough scene. More or less good news all around. My modest excuses, Grim. Right. The situation is that everything got all jumbled up in our fax delivery system. You should listen to your gut today. Your gut, yes, because you're, a skeleton. Go with the flow. Ooh, so much freedom. Alrighty. Shizuka Arai, 29, truck driver. Long distance trucking can be really boring or frustrating or meditative. It gives plenty of time to contemplate issues or listen to audiobooks and podcasts. At least that's what Shizuka uses the time for. Their aspiration is to one day not drive trucks across the land. That's a good aspiration. Connie Sakari, 23, unemployed. Connie dropped out after high school to become a film star. After years of attempts, they've only managed to land one role in a rather embarrassing commercial. Turns out the competition for becoming an actor is vast. Okay, I have a feeling I'm going to let all these people live. I've genuinely contemplated a trekking career in the past. You like driving, but you don't like driving that much. You wouldn't be able to talk to people on Discord all day as one does. And you would have to sleep in the truck overnight and I don't know. That just doesn't sound pleasant to me. No, it wouldn't be great. But it is lucrative. I know someone who quit their job to go into trucking because it paid more, and they're going to open a dispensary once they make enough money. So that's cool. You're just doing it for a short term to make some extra money and put it into something else, then yeah, I could probably do that. Valdemar's 28. Make down artist? Valdemar's had made being terrible at everything their central artistic and performative thesis. Through this act of self-referential rebellion, they have actually grown very popular in accordance with the current climate. Interesting. Feels a little, who's that guy who there's an artist who put a toilet in a museum and called it art as a statement about art, which I actually appreciate now that I'm older to understand it. I like the cut of your jib, sir. Pharaoh, 27. Nihilist, dude. I don't think it's quite nihilist, but yeah, Duchamp. Yes, thank you. Before turning their attention to stunts, Pharaoh was into gymnastics, hand-to-hand combat, and parkour. Their honed mind and body is now used for doing amazing or just weird tricks. Their latest idea is a classic, going down an enormous waterfall in a barrel. They're an avid environmental activist. Well, points for environmental acting. Marianne St. John, 26, office assistant. Marianne works at a fintech startup. The boss likes them because they always manage to organize fun team events on a zero budget. Nice. At home, they dream of royalty on a white steed, sweeping them off their feet while binge-watching environmental docs on MeTube. They love knitting and listening to the band Post-Fornication Pipes. What an amazing band name. Oh my god. I want to listen to Post-Fornication Pipes right now. Hell yeah. Hollered at my wife from across the house. Hey, what's the artist with the toilet? Nice. That's funny. Archibald, 19, intern. Archibald thought their dream had come true after they landed an internship at a major publishing company. Turns out they disliked both their job and their sometimes mean, sometimes indifferent boss. They now pass their time at work playing pranks on their supervisor. I mean, okay, you're not doing anything super evil, so, or not even remotely evil, just a little bit of a shitbird, but that's fine. Wasn't there banana tape duct taped to a wall once? Probably. That whole art movement was interesting. Ayasha Moore, 38, cosmologist. 10 years, Ayasha has spent gazing through a powerful telescope at the stars all across the universe. Bit by bit, they've become ever more convinced that the whole world is actually some sort of simulation, a realistic reproduction crafted in binary. It's not, like, punishable by death. It's just a little weird. Although you could be starting a cult with that, so maybe, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I've noticed you pause and call things interesting as a way to say I hate it. No, that is not what that means. I say interesting because it's my fill-in word for I need to sit down and think about this before I have complete thoughts about it and have more applicable phrasing or the words for what I need to say, but I don't have the brain capacity to summon those words or think about it right now. So I'm just going to say, oh, that's interesting, and then move on. Probably never to return because my memory is stupid. But I mean, I probably say that's interesting sometimes when I don't like something, but hate is a very strong word. I don't think you know me, if I hate it, I just say, wow, I hate that, or that's stupid, you know? I'm not gonna just say, oh, that's interesting, unless it's like to someone's face that I don't know or something like that. The way you called me out on that is interesting. Leon, 46, cobbler. Leon can't even count the amount of shoes they've made. They dream of making shoes that gives an understanding of how it feels to be in other people's shoes, because actually wearing other people's shoes doesn't really give any particular insight. That's funny. I think that was some prankster at a museum. Yeah, the number of people who have, like, just put something down. I think there was, like, a case of glasses being left somewhere, and someone, like, one of the people at the museum eventually putting up a placard. If they introduced some fuck, marry choices, this game would lose its shit. Oh my god! I want that game. I fucking would love that game. I don't know why, but that's so much more interesting. In a good way. Not in a Barbie thinks I hate it way. Ultar McGrath, 66, alchemist. After decades of unsuccessful attempts at turning mercury into gold, Ultar decided to utilize their alchemy talents in healthcare. That's concerning. They carefully mix together various chlorine and sulfur-containing compounds and sell it as a cure for everything. Well, you are the one person I'm going to sacrifice. No. Yeah, you're going out. Everyone else is fine. A game entirely built around smash or pass? Smash or pass away. And everyone else gets to live. Isn't that wonderful? Doesn't that feel good? Just kidding, it doesn't really... Nothing really feels anymore. Did anything ever feel? I don't know. I now want to do another smash or pass with someone. Those games are so fun for some reason. Hypothetically wanting to have sex with someone is so much fun, more fun than actually having sex with someone. Isn't that just the greatest? I volunteer stream. Oh my god, yeah, we need to get a foursome with Matt as well. But what would we smash or pass on? There's so many options. How's my pig doing? Just still 2 oinkers. Smash or pass on? You fuck them or you die. Well, then... How would that work? Because you can only die once. Yeah, I don't know. I like a good analog frog, and that's perfectly fine, but that's not for me. I'm all about that hypothetical.
Mighty, 'tis an utmost pleasure to see you again.
Something we are all knowledgeable enough about. We'll have to think about that one. What day is it even? Oh shit, what the hell is up with that? Beeps and boops. Ah! Oh wait, oh my god, it actually is. Holy shit. When did this happen? It actually is just ones and zeros. What the fuck? That lady was right. Oh, you know, I bet that happened in response to me saying death, like, there's nothing certain in life but beeps and boops.
Is your hand tired? Are your fingers getting stiff?
Is something else cutting stiff?
You've been clicking around for quite a while.
Oh, you're talking to me. No, my hands are fine.
Ah, you have the fortitude to keep on with the grind.
You're talking to me.
Until the very end.
I click away for one goddamn
Must be
second.
why fate chose you instead
just
of
the
all
way.
the other candidates. Lost souls.
This is super weird.
No weirder than your death. At least that got you here. To the office, where you belong.
I don't know. I thought The Office was just an okay show. I don't know that if I want to be there for the rest of my existence. What the fuck? I accidentally killed the programmers of this game. Damn.
Grim,
Hey,
welcome.
Beatty.
You know, pursuing my art has given me insight.
Uh-huh.
I have been thinking of humanity, of mortality, their importance, worth, and meaning.
And you think what exactly?
A disarray of thoughts. Listen, is death really such a bad thing?
Oh, great. You've
It
been
would
drinking
be
the
better
eagle
for
piss.
everyone. In fact, do these humans even truly exist?
Oh, shit.
Their ephemeral being leads to no
Ephemeral?
relevant outcome.
Ephemeral?
It is all transient, no matter what they do or achieve in life.
I'm not really here for this. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the point. You said earlier humans make up their own meaning. Sounds accurate.
They exist in a state of hubris and arrogance.
Okay, that's not true.
Considering
Not
them
for
the
most people.
center of the universe.
That, again, that's only certain people.
Yet without them, the sun still sets and rises. Stars explode, galaxies form, or get torn apart. There are departments even for these events.
Yeah, and humans are part of that.
Humans are not the be-all, end-all pinnacle of
Nothing
creation.
is the end-all,
They
be-all
are small
pinnacle of
and
creation.
insignificant, yet full of themselves. The grandeur of everything will not get superseded by specks of nothing.
I'm not sure that's fully accurate.
It matters not how they live through their subjective experiences. Millions upon billions of them. Everyone
Alright,
considering
buddy, you're getting a little
themselves
too
only.
existential for my tastes.
And technically they are, I suppose, on a minor scale, yet also exceedingly similar. Copying each other, living through similar events with similar basic reactions, while the universe is full of endless wonders they cannot and will not even experience or perceive, ever.
I just realized I don't care. I want to hear where he's going with this, but I don't want to get him off the path. I don't really care.
If you say so. You wish for a daily performance review instead of a thoughtful discussion?
Sure.
Fine, let me gather the files. I certainly put them somewhere. Here. Oh, yes, you absolutely did everything correct today. Such meticulous
Yeah.
profile work. Happy?
Soft moan. Oh god, this is what I live for. That's weird. You know, the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood would make an interesting follow-up to this. Very different, but big, high-level existential topics plus silliness. Interesting. I'm not happy in these degrees.
Sometimes I do not comprehend you at all.
I'm a skeleton man,
Well,
what do you think?
That concludes our meeting.
Got
Good
nothing
night,
upstairs. Cool chat, bud. I just want my money. I don't care about the review. I already came down to see you. Okay. Is there still no way to tell what day it is? I gotta be almost there. We have very few incoming profiles for today. Something is quite amiss. Keep your wits about you. One human has to die. Alchemist found suffocated in their own lab. 112 staplers encased in jello. See these 10 funniest office pranks ever. Aspiring film star finds a new avenue by becoming a mindfluencer. I totally read that as becoming a mindfucker. Cosmologist publishes an odd article about the whole of existence being a simulation. Scientific community baffled and amused. Existentially new wave of artistry striking local scene. Sporty boy Sep, huh, that's a new comment. I mean, it's for a good cause and all, but the barrel off a waterfall trick has been done a lot in the last 100 years. Not impressed. Alright, just two of you then. David Long, 20. David enrolled at the university to learn computer science, but as of late, their grades have been dropping. Instead of studying, they've become absorbed by the recent hypothesis of the whole world actually being a very convincing simulation. Safe's been hitting the punching bag a lot lately, living out the many frustrations of their life. One of them being lower than expected results in matches as of late. On the side, they've grown more interested in the unusual simulation world hypothesis. Huh. So they both... David Wongriff? Author pseudonym. These days he publishes under his real name, which is something I forgot. What does he write? Does he write about the world being a simulation? John dies at the end? Either of these could go, so... I'm gonna flip I don't have a coin. I'm gonna flip a cap. If it comes Starbucks up, it's David. Oh god, I've become what I feared most in death, is that death is random and has no meaning. No, I have to make a deliberate choice. I won't let myself become that. I feel like David is more likely to become preoccupied with the whole simulation thing, and the fact that their computer science means that they might be able to hack into the simulation. Ice cold. I'm trying not to be what I have deemed, I promised I wouldn't become. Okay. I don't want them to find out the world is a simulation just yet. I don't know how well that's gonna go for me. We'll find out.
Grim, I feel odd. I am confused, but I cannot figure out why.
Is it because you decide you don't know you're bisexual actually instead of just gay?
I seem to be expecting something. But what? I do not really know.
Could be just one of those days.
I never did understand what that expression means. One of those days. Oh, bother. I must be getting tired. Mayhaps we should turn to our regular matters.
No, we could skip it if you're not feeling up to it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Does
now
it
he's got
really
full
matter?
apathetic.
I cannot tell anymore. I am not sure what I am supposed to do right now.
Oh, the entropy is winning.
So, I guess that is it. Good night.
Well, thanks for the money.
If I ever
Yay,
returned
the
to
coin.
the seas, I'd have ye on me crew anytime. Used to belong to the Ruth. Tis the anyway. Tis useful if ye can't
anyway.
decide what to eat for dinner.
Take my money up. Give that to my pig tomorrow. Life is good. I have no sense of time. Ooh, the decision coin. Flip and see either an Ankh or skull. Oh. Well, hey, there's my coin. That's appropriate. Even if the world is a simulation, the car hitting you is still real enough to be fatal. A star on the rise, promising young boxer wins first tournament. I found inspiration in the simulation world theory, they said. You just have to realize the world is not real. Oh shit. They're buying into the Matrix. I once made a StarCraft map at Bearby's house called Entropy Bloodlines. Oh yeah, I remember that. Ah, that's fun. That's a good name, Entropy Bloodlines. Chaos abound, Grim. Balance today according to your own wishes. I cannot spare the time to give you specifics currently. Alright, he's just given up, man. This is boring. 2 pigs? 2 pigs. Can I feed the coin to you? Oh, I should be able to feed the coin to you. I'll show you not real. Maybe the world is a simulation? No. Aldous Valrux. 28, domestic worker. Aldous provides household services for the elderly, especially to those who have problem with mobility. In order to cope with the existential dread constantly lurking at the corner of their mind, they've grown and interested in the simulation world hypotheses after their friend Safe told them about. Oh, God, it's spreading like wildfire. I have a feeling like this is going to happen in any game that you play. Zara, 38 Mason. Zara considers masonry a formidable art, a mixture of intricate design and impressive monumentality. They're convinced that Cosmopolis City needs to construct a proper city wall again. For what purposes? So killing the simulation theorist changed nothing. No, there were I don't think I killed that person. Yeah, I don't think I killed that person. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend to be some kind of expert, but I have seen The Matrix. Yeah, we know what we're talking about here. Anatoly, 25, track and field athlete. Anatoly once jumped across a moving car and started doing sports to save their poverty-stricken parents and siblings from homelessness. They succeeded, and now they're trying to find love in the lonely world of high-tech professional athletics. I know Kung Fu. Erwin Radebauer, 35, adult caregiver, as opposed to domestic worker. Erwin went into the caregiving business when they ran out of things to do. In truth, they have very little care to give and are very sloppy at their job, mostly trying to con the elderly into giving them money or having them buy fake insurance. Well, that's not good. Can't have that. Nadir Scarland, 58, state official. Nadir is the embodiment of a ruthless politician willing to do anything to gain and maintain power, be it treachery, deception, and even murder. Jesus. They're willing to manipulate and destroy even those they consider friends. Wow. Okay, well, I feel like leaving the simulation people living them alive is gonna come back to bite me in the ass somehow. But when we have actual murderers and con artists going around, I think it's pretty obvious who got to go. Nope, go away. Surely I must be close to ending this game, right? Should have been keeping track of the days. Hey, boss.
I must admit, Grim, I still feel a degree of confusion. However, your recent assessment may have been correct.
May have been.
So, how was your day?
Keeping the chaos at bay, creating equilibrium, you know the drill.
Grand. You have truly taken fundamentals to heart, so to speak.
You're so funny.
Apologies. Inappropriate humor.
Inappropriate humorous, you might say. She.
All right. I guess that is that. I am at a lack of words.
What about the daily review?
I am sure you have performed.
Ugh. Someone fire this guy.
Good night.
What do you do all day? Like, you're supposed to do your job, but you're not doing anything. Alright, what does the mirror want to say to me?
Hey, Reaper. Do you hear that joyful murmur of life?
Nope. Does it mean I didn't ruin the world?
Apparently. Your deeds have been deemed good.
Cool. Just doing my job.
Sure you are. Oh, most dutiful and humble of braggarts.
That's... humble and braggart are not the
an ill-fated ambition or two.
That's why they call me the Ruiner. Hey Reaper. Hey what? Hey Reaper. Hey what? Show me how to get down. No way. Show me how to get down. Okay. What? The peer pressure. Thwarted one seems quite resigned.
I know.
Resigned.
You crave for conflict instead?
No.
Let them be in their sorrow.
Wait, I thwarted them. How did I
Feel
thwart
at
him?
ease and let the smooth tide take you away.
Oh shit, did I accidentally stumble ass first into doing what this mirror wants me to do? I'm far too busy for that. Me seeing you.
Wait, what? That's our line.
It was a theater warm-up activity that went off the rails once. Huh. I think I might have accidentally done what I didn't want to do, which
How
was
many times have we met?
given... Oh,
I lost
thank God
all
there's a
count.
calendar. Yes.
Blimey. We scoured.
Watch, it's gonna be like 28 next day.
I finally procured it from an old man on the steps of Acropolis.
Find out. Oh, we're almost there. 3 more days. Alrighty. Relentless politician dies under mysterious causes. Inside source reveal Scarland was ready to sell off large amounts of protected land and oil to the gas magnates. Multi-medalist decathlete, after inspiring millions, retires and announces plans to act as angel investigator. What the fuck does that mean? Mayor agrees to build a small 50-meter city wall at the border as a sculpture to ages past. Wall would protect against barbarian raids if those still existed. Oh, angel investor. Okay, angel investor makes more sense than angel investigator. We need to take proper care of the elderly as average population age continues rising. Continued activity is key. Alrighty. The usual. Another painfully regular day. Everything is in balance. You can try and keep it that way, unless 2 humans have to die. I forgot what I wanted to write. Fate. What a loser. Nah, that's fine. He's given into the entropy. Dimitri, 42, groundskeeper. Dimitri maintains the landscape surrounding the central Cosmopolis University. Because of this, they've become acquainted with a number of people in the education system, and through them, they've heard of this thing called the simulation world hypothesis. God damn, it's spreading. Rio, 35, politician. Rio has been aggressively advocating for a new radical policy which completely eliminates all taxes. Any and all vocal opponents are mercilessly mocked. I mean, what did taxes ever do for us anyway? A lot. I don't... You know, that sounds good in theory because, oh, I don't have to pay taxes, but then, like, the billionaires don't have to pay... Not that they pay taxes anyway, but they don't have to pay taxes, and that's just a problem. We need to... That's not the answer here. Marianne, 37, crime scene investigator. Marianne makes grievous puns on crime scenes constantly. While making the puns, they usually also slowly remove their sunglasses. This behavior doesn't hinder their professional abilities at all, though it often they actually find the biggest clues mid-pun. I don't see a problem with that. Eat the rich, exactly. Alright, I'm gonna keep Marianne because I like the meme. Nothing wrong with being a groundskeeper, but I am a little concerned about the simulation world hypothesis continuing to spread, so maybe I'll just cut that off at the pass. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. My boss is giving me no guidance. Pigs, how you doing? 2 pigs. I'm becoming lax with my morals. Why don't even bother see you?
I do not understand it. I do not understand what went wrong.
Meow, the cat answers with a meow of uncertainty.
I did everything right. I had a plan. But nothing is happening. Time is running out.
What's not happening?
Oh, do not mind me. There are many things overburdening my mind. The stress is meddlesome.
Well, meddle with me.
I must get to the bottom of this. We have no time for chatter, Grim. Leave.
Okay. I mean, I could maybe help you if you considered me as someone worth giving advice to. Well, meddle with me, baby.
Ever wonder if there's a
Ooh,
way
it's a
to
cat.
do things differently?
Ooh, the gerbil. A perfectly regular sized toy gerbil made out of rubber. Aww. Hell yeah, I want Boo the gerbil.
Lord blimey, how did this wee monster even get here?
Boo the
It's not really all that valuable plunder.
hamster. Hamster?
Found a
from
tiny
Baldur's
fellow
Gate.
on the riverbanks of Styx itself. A lifeless, adorable thing.
Just gonna listen to this one for
Can't
once.
imagine it being useful for anything. But sure makes delightful squeaks when you stroke it.
You make delightful squeaks when you stroke it? Hamster, right. Thank you. Yes, Boo the hamster. That is 100% a reference. Alright, 2 more days. Nice little spot here. You'll go in the cute box. Go for the eyes, squeak. It makes an uncanny squeak when you squeeze and or chew it. He was misfamiliar, yes. Verby and I have played Baldur's Gate 3 extensively, which includes Minsk in there. I would love a little squeaky toy that goes newt newt. That would be mucho entertaining. The rake of death strikes and claims the life of university groundskeeper. Nature is a rough boss. Famous investigator comes out with a pun so horrendous, suspect actually gets a heart attack. Amazing. Minsk and Boo are in BG3? Awesome. Yeah. Waiting to upgrade my PC before trying that game. Oh, I never played any of the other Baldur's Gates, but if you enjoyed the past Baldur's Gate, you will definitely love this game. I mean, it's a fucking masterpiece. There's no question as to why it won as many awards and is continuing to win as many awards as it has. But yeah, Minsk and Boo are in there. At some point, I won't spoil more than that. A matter of balance. Balance, balance, balance. This word, balance, if you just repeat it balanced to yourself enough, the word eventually loses all meaning. That's the case with any words. The calculations show that 2 humans have to die today. Alright. Alora, 21, choir singer. Alora is a professional singer who joined the church choir at their local town. They offered their singing skills to the church partly to be more devout and partly to have better access to the church wine cellar. Balance, fate. Scott, Scotsman, 35, dentist. Scott works as a dentist, but sometimes regrets not becoming a scientist. Thinking it's too late to switch careers, they occasionally quench their thirst for science by trying to invent new tooth-filling materials. Don't go inventing on your own. That is a potential to kill someone if you're doing that on real people. Doesn't fully say that it's happening to, he's experimenting on his patients, but we'll see. Terrence Hatchett, 63, retired novelist. For 40 years, Terry wrote charming, fantastical novels for youth and adults alike, up until their health began to deteriorate. Oh, it's what's his name? Terry Pratchett. Oh no, Terry Pratchett, yeah. They still try to write every day, but the process keeps getting more difficult. They've also made substantial donations to many health research trusts. I've never read any Terry Pratchett, unfortunately. I'm sure I would love him. I just am not a big reader. Here's the thing, he's 63, but he is making a lot of money and donating it, so maybe you know what, fuck it. We're letting Terry Pratchett live. That's a personal bias on this one. Saw the interview gameplay with the CEO of Larian Studios, Elijah Wood and Sean Astin. I've been meaning to watch that. I had heard about it and it seemed very entertaining to me. Those two are great.
Here we are, the final stretch. And it's business as usual.
I failed to watch that. We also failed to watch the Borderlands, the Baldur's Gate 3 cast. We didn't finish watching them play that one D&D one shot that they did. Sven Winky, or however you spell his name, seems like a really cool dude. I mean, the guy showed up in was that guy who showed up in armor to one of the award ceremonies? Cause fuck yeah. I don't like any of these options. I'll turn bad at any moment.
Perhaps. But that's what's so great about it. The endless potential for catastrophe also means endless potential for wonder.
Fair enough.
Beauty.
It was, yeah, and I hugely endorse a lot of what he has to say about game development. Yeah, I mean, that Larian Studios generally, like from what I've heard, is pretty much an ideal for game development. Like, they gave everyone a lot of time, they did it really right, everyone was passionate about it, and it shows in that game. Like, they took forever to do it, but it was well worth the wait. Just all around sounds like a really great place to work. Okay, agreed.
You do? Just like that? How very gracious.
Don't
Either you've
put words in
grown
my
as
mouth.
a person, or we are in the wrong. The former, for sure.
Don't be too
In
certain about that.
conclusion, good job overcoming your greatest challenges.
What challenges?
High five!
Pish posh. Go figure, letting artists and technicians thrive leads to good products. Who'd have thought? So, I'm gonna slap the mirror.
Nice. No greasy handprint. To be honest, you should get out more.
Don't really have that option.
But also, keep doing what you're doing. Because it's mostly working. But meeting new people wouldn't do you harm.
You
I
don't
guess what
really.
we're trying to say is, keep on doing the same thing, but better.
Wow, what a helpful
Was
suggestion.
that helpful?
I'll take that to
You can
heart.
tell us later if it was. Don't bother if it wasn't.
It wasn't. Fuck you. Did I already talk to you? No, I didn't.
Another ordinary day. It has grown too late.
Oh, this
Nothing
guy
to do
gave
now.
full into the entropy here. Meow, Lady Poddington adds as a sound of compassion.
Grim, my loyal subject. What use is any of this?
Any of what?
A grave matter.
Is he upset you didn't rebel? I don't know what his deal is. I think maybe he just... I don't know.
Perhaps there is no fighting the inertia.
Okay, Snape, let's get on with it.
It all flows. Unstoppable. No action of mine can even make a dent.
He's... It's weird, he's, like, embracing entropy while doing what he's supposed to do to avoid entropy? I don't know.
I am resigned to be here forevermore.
So I take it we're not doing the dailies anymore?
It does not matter.
What a bummer.
Tomorrow is the monthly review, where your whole conduct will be judged. It will be clear if you truly belong to this office.
What happens if I'm not?
Have a good final rest, Grim.
That's final. What the fuck? Am I dying tomorrow? Are you giving me no choice? I don't know if I nailed it or if I fucked it up big time.
Time's running out, friend.
I don't have enough to buy that. Oh hey, it's you. You were just downstairs.
What ho, matey! At last we meet here, the finest tavern in all the lands. Friend, seems ye have done excellent work this time round.
Sure. I mean, fate doesn't seem I have. Can we see him? There you go.
This world, unlike many others, is feeling no pain, no charred ground, no fear and despair.
Thanks. I managed, somehow.
Aye, a labyrinth deftly traversed. I commend you for the accomplishment.
Does fate perhaps want... I don't know. Does fate perhaps want me to do a bad job so that he can write a book? I don't understand. His motivation is beyond me.
Ye have brought humanity as close to the ideal as one can get. For now.
Yeah, like, isn't that a good thing?
We gaze upon the gates of utopia, unbarred. Can they be held open?
Unlikely. Nothing lasts forever, right?
Not ye. Not humans. Not time itself. Not even old Mortimer. 'Tis the call of oblivion. Rejoice in your success, matey. Have a final drink and be merry.
Am I dying tomorrow? Sounds like a plan.
3 cheers, friend. Hurrah! May the sun always shine on your bony arse.
My arse is very padded, thank you. It is not bony.
'Twas a great pleasure to have your attention. Time to head back to me emporium. Commerce awaits.
But don't sleep with me, sister. Well, I guess this is the end for me. Oh boy. Gotta nail this last day. Here we are, the last day before your ultimate evaluation. A day just like yesterday, and the day before that. Time flies, does it not? I guess this is it, fate. Team Moons have to die again. Still only got 2 piggies. That's a shame. Beloved author publishes new novel titled The Dance Macabre, says it could be their last. Local dentist accidentally poisons self when testing experimental new tooth filling. Pretty much more or less what I figured. I wonder if the devs just got tired of coming up with the scenarios. No, this is definitely intentional. Alrighty, Ulysses Haran, 36, Gorilla. Ulysses went into hiding in the extensive forest around Cosmopolis City a dozen years ago, when they anticipated an imminent invasion from abroad. Although the assault never came, Ulysses has grown accustomed to their nomadic lifestyle and have decided to continue patrolling the forest for enemy combatants. Sounds useful, I guess. Dudley Singleton, 55, unemployed. Dudley aims to make the world a better place by collecting tear, bottles, cans, and like. After collecting a set amount, those bottles can be exchanged for money, and new alcohol can be bought for the proceeds, which creates more bottles to take care of. Sure. Gahan Shahi, 45, hunter. For decades, Gahan has made a living by hunting wild game. Recently, they've become fascinated with certain conspiracy videos on MeTube and convinced there is a monster living in the nearby swamp. That sounds like he's gonna get someone killed. Oh, he's gonna get Ulysses killed because they're running around. I don't know. It's my last day. Nothing wrong with being gorilla. Nothing wrong with being unemployed and buying beer too, but gotta do something. It's really splitting fine hairs here. Maybe fate is rubbing off on me. I just want to get this done with. What do you have to say?
How did it go so wrong? I had it all worked out. Calculated.
Now who's the unemployed
Designed.
monstrosity? Not me, I'm still employed right now. What went wrong? Everything's going just fine, isn't it?
Yes, the world endures.
Oh, you wanted to end the
against
world.
all odds. I cannot believe it.
What, were you secretly trying to end the world or something?
Yes, I thought it would be fairly
Oh.
obvious. Eventually,
Well-
at least.
Nope. No, it wasn't.
The great dying is by my
Oh, shit.
design.
This guy was an
It
asshole
is
all along.
true. I do not love humanity. Not a bit.
But why?
I have grown tired of it all. This tedious existence. These humans. The endless tirade of death.
So I think he was growing me to break the cycle and just do whatever.
It is all meaningless, you see. An endless loop of monotony that I cannot escape.
This guy's
That
slowly
we
stroking the cat.
cannot
Evil?
escape.
No way.
Do you know
Who'd have thought?
how long I have been doing this? I barely remember myself. I am exhausted and sick of it all. I wish to stop, but no one can leave until the job is done. But if the great dying claimed them all,
On one hand, I sympathize where you're coming from. On the other hand, you literally want to eradicate all humans, and that's a problem.
then I could be free and claim the rest I deserve. So, I helped the great dying along, piece by piece.
Not well enough, apparently.
But the equilibrium withstood it. The office remains, and I cannot fade away.
Poor guy just wants to write that smut.
Now, here I stand, alone in the bright lights of my shattered life.
I've proven myself to be super talented at this job, you know. Just give me your throne and we'll be done with this nonsense. I can give you your freedom. I can replace you.
Grim, that is not how this whole structure operates.
You could.
I cannot just relinquish the position to a mere spawn. You are not constructed for this purpose.
This is bigger than archaic rules. You wanted to destroy the world.
I did. I also went against the rules. I lost my way. And humankind almost paid the ultimate price. Who can say
So
with
selfish.
certainty you are not a better fit for this office?
Am I becoming
The
God?
evidence is all here, in the documents of the past 4 weeks.
You do use that capital U again.
Yes, I will set up the transition process. Grim, enjoy your final hours as a drone. Soon you will sit in my stead.
Are you just gonna cease to be?
I will withdraw. Accept my own fate.
Say nothing because you don't really
We
care.
will not be meeting again.
But what's left for you then? Okay. Alright, promotion! Nations united. Mankind surpassing biological limits. You can scroll a little bit faster. Humanity transcending with it. Just one single plane. You're pregnant with yourself. As you become the new keeper of world order. Why is he taking his box? He doesn't need that where he's going. I get the cat too? Hell yeah.
Fellow traveler, that was fun, wasn't it? The choices, the excitement. Admittedly, ye did pretty good. The world's mostly busy and bustling, ripe for some pirate adventures. But I can offer a new cycle. A turn of the hourglass, and ye shall be set upon a path in a fresh timeline. A parallel world, so to speak.
Okay.
There ye will again find every friend and enemy, hope and error. knowledge and loot will remain, of course. Otherwise, 'tis the eternal recurrence of all things.
Go on. Oh, I can just... What happens if I click the end? I'm too curious. I'm just gonna end it all. So, what? Adam... Compose. Oh. The one and only unparalleled master of melody, sorcerer of rhythms, grand vizier of harmonies, who crafted all the amazing music for the whole game. You're also super friendly. You get to live. This is really cute. I get to decide the fates of the game developers. Oh, wait, are you sure? Super friendly was in quotation marks. Well, whatever. Kadri Kunapu. Serious scientist during the day, angsty writer at night, has a similar fashion sense to Grim Reaper. Classic. Hell yeah. Live. All y'all are living. Queen. Creative lead digital artist. Cheerful lead of Death in Texas make a lot of the goodest art for the game as well. They really love cats. Meow. 100% yositivity. 0% nositivity. Thank you for playing our game. Much love. What kind of monster marks all of these for dead? Marcus Ronda. Why is that so small? Marcus is an IT specialist, robot master, and a developer with as they keep saying, meager talent. In their spare time, they read a lot of books, write poetry, and make weird little games for mobile. Oh, there we go. Martin, lead writer, a perpetually surly writer of words, phrases, sentences, and paragraphs, often annoyed by everything, everyone. Doesn't like people, no sense of humor, 300% gruff. Get off my lawn. Despite it all, I'll let you live too. What? The actual professional game developer and programmer with years of experience working in the very depths of the industry. They're also always broken in a variety of unbelievable ways. Case of bugs, contact, and blame ought. They once beeped so hard that they booped. I love that. You get to live just for that alone. Rado, a talented artist who created much of the stylish visuals for the game, gaze upon their concept and line art, artistry and despair. I mean, enjoy, savior, and appreciate. Savior. Alright, I don't know that I want to read through all of these necessarily. You all get to live. An actor. Voice of Mortimer. Voice of Conscience. Voice of my conscience. That little bit inside your head telling you to do things for better or worse. Oh, that's right. Voice actor of Herbert and Tim. Abby the Tube. Shamie versus special needs children. Excellent. Tonkatsu ramen. Something about that. Frank Whittle. Oh wait, was that Abigail Thorne? Maybe? Abigail Turner? Sari. Oh, is that her name? Oh no, that was the bartender. Never mind. Gus. Something about D&D. I think I recognize that guy too. Nice. Stephanie Novak. Spawn number 1142. Final version 2. Jacob Williamson, the archivist. Nice. I got an achievement for sparing all of the cast. Well, that was an interesting little game. Did not really go how I expected. I was anticipating more about making hard moral judgments about people on their little sheets and like more difficult choices at the end. But then it all just kind of like fell apart interesting without the pause. That's good. Oh, I can do new plus. Okay, cool. What's in the gallery? Oh, percentage of players who have this ending. Interesting. So most people, or at least half of the people, seem to take the good route. High health, utopian, high peace, takeover. Ah, so I guess the ending is in sort of 4 pieces. Genocide run? I mean, if you guys want to see me murder everyone, I can do that. It would be really easy to do. I'm curious. If there's enough interest, I'll come back to this game because I kind of want to see what other endings we can get here. I could see one being genocide and then one being like whatever the hell I want to do. Yeah, there's potential there. But for now, we're gonna stop and not think about death because whoever wants to think about that. Right, I won't be here Saturday. I'm out of town, but you can always check out Homestar because he's got things going on Friday and Saturday. You can occupy your time with him, and then I'll be back on Tuesday again. I know that soon, was it August 12th, the Cult of the Lamb will be coming out with the co-op update, which I'm very excited about. So when that comes out, Bearby will be on stream again, playing that with me. Be checking that out. I don't know that we'll play it for super long, unless it's like totally different, but it should be fun no matter what. And otherwise, you know me, I have a bunch of other games I gotta go through, and we'll get through them all until I get distracted by other games that I see. Ooh, shiny. That's one that I haven't had sitting in my Steam library for 3 years that I'm suddenly enticed to play. Such is life. All those beeps and boops calling for me. Anyway, thanks for joining me, guys. I really appreciate your company as always. I don't have anything more to say. Go grab your Cuddlebees and enjoy the rest of your week. We will see you some other time. Good night and farewell. Bon voyage. Yeah. See you later, you beeps and boops.